Ryan Perez in the paint off a couple of screens.
Esquivel to Garcia. Off the deflection. Los Fresnos comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria!
There's Warner. Here comes a headed jam. Counted for two.
Field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off.
And it's saved.
What a game. Smack to the left. That is gone.
Lob for Perez. That's my play. Off the backboard. Counting and a win.
And a win. Ryan Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa Warriors, and they go nuts. And why not?
Body repair program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry standard iCar Academy to get you job ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's auto body repair program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
Final week of football brings us to none other than Tom Landry Stadium. I'm Jacob Young. We'll be joined by someone here, of course, coming up very soon. We'll let them, of course, take the reins here for a bit as well. We'll guide them through and all that fun stuff here. So it's going to be a special broadcast here on this beautiful Thursday night as we have none other than Juarez Lincoln taking on Mission High School. Should be an exciting game here this evening as well. Once again, both of these two schools, both of these two teams eliminated from playoff contention. The playoffs, of course, as they stand, the first and second place teams are locked in. That is, of course, none other than McAllen Memorial and Edinburgh Vela. Those are the 1 and 2. Now, the 3 and 4 are the Mackay Bulldogs and the McAllen Row Warriors. They do play tomorrow to officially see who's going to be the third place team. So that's going third and fourth place team to be exact. So that's going to be exciting. Mission High School, what they had to have happen was to beat the Mackay Bulldogs to continue to win and have an opportunity here this evening with, of course, Palmview loss, eliminating themselves, moving. If that were to happen, that would have been the situation here. So very exciting once again this weekend. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network as we're getting you set on the pregame show brought to you by Luke Freeman Motors and South Padre Island. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again.
Checkmate!
What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $36,995 or $26,995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne Westlaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
Turn your passion into a powerful career at Texas Southmost College. Our automotive technology program will train you in everything from maintenance to full vehicle systems repair. Earn a certificate or associate degree and get certified to work as a C maintenance or B-level technician. You'll be guided by seasoned instructors who have decades of real-world automotive experience, helping you get ready to roll into the industry. So take the wheel and apply today at tsc.edu.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again.
Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get $8,000 off MSRP on a new 2025 Ford F-150 STX and 3.9% for 72 months. Payne Rio Grande City Ford and Payne Westlaco Ford.
V's up regardless.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
Back we go once again here, and yes, it's very exciting. This game is really good. I'm Jacob Young once again, and this is Rio Sports Live Network. Again, we'll have someone on for the call of the game, which will be pretty interesting as well, letting, of course, then they'll really be able to just kind of take over this broadcast. It'll be very exciting once again, but pre-game show, of course, talking a little bit about it right now. So it will be very exciting. Of course, Juarez Lincoln High School, they come into this one, they have not been having the best year so far of really just their game. But for the Mission Eagles, barely missing the playoffs. You talk about it, the rushing attack is about 89 yards, according to, of course, max preps per game. Rushing attack for Juarez Lincoln, 191 yards a game. 82 going to take a quick little break very quickly.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
It means a lot to me. TSC has changed me to make me realize that I can accomplish things. Just don't give up. I've come a long way from where I was to what I am now, and there's no limit to where I'm going.
connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central app. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, and original content. Valley Central Plus, now streaming on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
Hello, sports fans. I'm Jason Starkey with Gallery Homes.
Here at Gallery, we make building your new home simple and stress-free. From sales to selections, we handle every step so you can enjoy the journey to your new home. This is Gallery, where your dreams become reality.
Want to cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central Plus app. Download it today. Streaming now on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Apple TV. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, entertainment, and original content from the 956's most reliable source. Valley Central Plus. Now streaming. Download today.
The standard of excellence has always been Cadillac, so be iconic and drive one. Free your Cadillac, Brownsville, Texas.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again.
Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $36,000 to $995 or $26,000 to $995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne Westlaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
This summer, it's time to go outside and get some air. Explore a pirate ship. Or go horseback riding on the beach. And you can't forget about all the fun on the bay. South Padre Island has so much to do for the whole family. Book your summer getaway today. Visit SoPadre.com.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again.
Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get $8,000 off MSRP on a new 2025 Ford F-150 STX and 3.9% for 72 months. Payne Rio Grande City Ford and Payne Westlaco Ford.
V's up regardless.
Rev up your future with Texas Southmost College's Auto Body Repair Program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry standard iCar Academy to get you job ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's Auto Body Repair Program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
Want to cut the cord and still still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central app. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, and original content. Valley Central Plus, now streaming on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV. Want to cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central Plus app. Download it today. Streaming now on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Apple TV. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, entertainment, and original content from the 956's most reliable source. Valley Central Plus. Now streaming. Download today.
Hello, sports fans. I'm Jason Starkey with Gallery Homes.
Here at Gallery, we make building your new home simple and stress-free. From sales to selections, we handle every step so you can enjoy the journey to your new home. This is Gallery, where your dreams become reality.
Time to take a new look, maybe your first look at Buick. If smart, hip, and affordable is for you, Buick's your brand. Fruya Buick, Brownsville, Texas.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again.
Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $36,000 to $995 or $26,000 to $995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne Westlaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
I got my plan. I say lob it to Ryan Perez in the paint off a couple of screens.
Esquivel to Garcia. Off the deflection. Los Fresnos comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria!
There's Warner. Here comes a headed jam. Counted for two. Field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved.
What a game. What's this? Smack. To the left. That is gone.
Lob for Perez. That's my play. Off the backboard. Count it. And a win. And a win. Ryan Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa Warriors, and they go nuts. And why not? just if you want to stand up for this, you can. But okay. Check 1, 2. There we go. Welcome one and all to Tom Landry Stadium. I'm Jacob Young, joined by a special guest here. His name is Vincent Escaleta. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. I'm very excited to be here. Ready to watch a great game.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be a fantastic one. You said a little bit of stuff. I had said in the pregame show that there was really no chance for a playoff run for the Mission Eagles, but it turns out there actually might be.
That is correct. As it looks right now, for the 4th spot in playoffs, Rowe and Palmview are tied. But if the Eagles win today and Rowe and Palmview lose tomorrow, the Mission Eagles, since they beat Nicky Rowe and are winning the tiebreaker plus minus, would make the playoffs. But that's only if Rowe and Palmview both lose tomorrow against Mackay and Memorial.
Indeed, and there are very good chances of both of that happening just due to the fact that we all know how well McAllen Memorial have been all season long and how well all of a sudden the Mackay Bulldogs in the second half have been here.
Very much so.
And so we're going to take a quick break here as they are doing a moment of silence and then the national anthem here at Tom Landry Stadium. So we'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
When you're buying a car or trusting someone to take care of the one you already have, you want to know you're in good hands. Today, tomorrow, and every day after that. For over a century, Sames Automotive Group has been here. The oldest dealership group in Texas, built on a promise to do things the right way. A century of putting people first. A century of service and savings. A century of smiles. That's not just a tagline. That's the Sames way. Sames Automotive Group, delivering a century of trust.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again.
Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get $8,000 off MSRP on a new 2025 Ford F-150 STX and 3.9% for 72 months. Payne Rio Grande City Ford and Payne West Laco Ford.
V's up regardless.
Buying a car or trusting someone to take care of the one you already have, you want to know you're in good hands. Today, tomorrow, and every day after that. For over a century, Sames Automotive Group has been here. The oldest dealership group in Texas, built on a promise to do things the right way. A century of putting people first. A century of service and savings. A century of smiles. That's not just a tagline. That's the Sames way. Sames Automotive Group, delivering a century of trust.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years.
Leave the hiring to us. Let us become your personal hiring guru.
We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs.
Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate. Call us now.
Back we go once again to here. Pre-game show just about to come up to a close, of course, but well, we still have 3 minutes until kickoff officially. Once again, I'm Jacob Young, joined by none other than Vincent Escaleta. And, well, Vincent, of course, any more thoughts from this? Of course, what would be the keys to victory? Let's start off with, of course, the visiting side of Juarez Lincoln.
Well, obviously, they haven't had the season they've hoped for, but they do show some glimmers in their running game. They're getting that locked in as soon as possible. And then also just pressuring the quarterback, not giving too much time. If my information is correct, Mission can get electric, so pressuring the quarterback with their blitz packages is definitely what they're going to need to do to stay in this game.
Now, as for, of course, now we move on to that home side. What would be the keys to the victory for the Eagles? They're coming off of course, a loss this last week, but how can they bounce back and get a victory and still have that opportunity.
Yeah, big things here are for the Eagles just getting electric on offense, finding the connections. They score really fast when they're in that flow. That comes with buying time for the quarterback on the O-line. And on the defensive side, just their biggest struggle is the outside run game. They need to fix that, get that there. Once they get that all settled in, I think they'll have a really good shot here.
Of course, yeah, it sounds like a pretty solid game plan, especially as we wait and see on the coin toss to see who will be able to potentially receive first and or decide to defer till the second half. The coin is flipped. And now we will get the word. So Mission Eagles run out onto the sideline, as onto their respective sideline. We heard the referee say that the Mission Eagles will defer till the second half. Of course, we've heard a lot about that, but as for, of course, anybody that's new, what is the benefit to that, especially for deferring till that second half?
Well, you don't know how the first half's going to go, so getting the ball in the second, it really gets, you set the tone for the second half coming into it. Get a momentum shift, and having the ball in your possession is always a good thing to have.
Of course, yes. Very exciting once again. And, of course, talk us a little bit about this team for the Mission Eagles. Of course, I've seen that you, of course, have done your stats as well. You have a notebook right beside you, having all those stats. But talk a little bit about this team. There's a lot of seniors for the Mission Eagles. And so who should we look out for here this evening?
Definitely on the offensive side, Alex Gano, our quarterback, has been doing really well recently. And then on the defensive side, I can't get enough of this guy. Our linebackers, Fonzie and Cater, doing electric. They have 80 tackles each, 45 solos for Fonzie, and 47 assists for Cater. They're doing great. Those are just some key players. Of course, the whole team's good. Like guys like Jared, like Shelby, he's been really turning it up recently. 3 touchdowns in our road game, 2 touchdowns in our Juarez game. You know, he's been really finding his rhythm. But those are just some of the guys that you should really look at tonight.
Of course, kickoff moments away for this one as we start off the final night, the Thursday night football of this regular season. It's going to be a short kick up to about the 10-yard line. That's going to be muffed. Opportunity for the Mission Eagles to get right back on it, but it will be downed. And, well, just like that, it'll be first down and 10 for the Juarez Lincoln Huskies, but moments away from it being first down and 10 Mission Eagles. So, Vincent, right there, what did you see on that play for that kickoff?
Well, our kicker, Jared Castro, you know, multi-position player, doing really good kick there. And then our number 14, Sebastian Rodriguez, getting there really fast. He's a really fast guy, good corner. Always see him in the end zone. Defending plays, putting stop to big plays, really setting the tone.
Of course, yes. First down and 10 for the Huskies. It will be Leo Elizondo. Will hand it off, I believe, and nowhere to go, as that will be stopped for about a loss of a yard on the play. Check, that will be just second down and 10. It looks like no gain. So Jonathan Cater that time on the stop there. So second down here, what do you expect from the offense of Juarez Lincoln?
I think they're going to try and take a step back from the run game. They see that there's a really strong front there by the Eagles. They're probably going to go for a pass here.
We'll take off to the left side. The pass is complete. Good for about a yard or two. Completed that time, I believe, to Menchaca. Check that, to Ricardo Flores. So good job that time from Andrew Villarreal. We'll bring up a quick third down, 3rd and 7 for the Juarez Lincoln Huskies.
Yeah, Andrew's a big player. He was really big last year for the team. Didn't have him for a few games. It's really good to have him back.
So, once again, 3rd down, 7 to go. Will be trips out right side, 1 wide out left, 1 back beside him. Was down to 6 seconds, snaps the ball, pressure coming, and will run away from it. And will finally be brought down just in time. Elizondo was on the quarterback keeper there. The Eagles will bring him down for 4th down. 4th and short, though, 4th down and 2. Looks like Juarez Lincoln will punt this one away.
Back there returning is Shelby Sital, number 17.
Sital returning. Go on.
At the 50-yard line, good positioning. Let's see what he does.
We go once again. Sital to return it. He's been a key player as we've seen before. We'll take it off the hop. We'll play it back from behind, though. Reverses field. Down to the 50-yard line, and we'll return back to where he was originally. A good job there by Sital. That was a tricky kick, but nice job to stay on his feet.
It's a big thing with our receiving core right now at Mission. A lot of yards after catch. You see that a lot with players like Eli Alvarado, number 8, and as we just saw with Shelby Sital, number 17.
1st down and 10 for the Mission Eagles. What do you want to see on this first drive for Mission High School?
For Mission, I would like to see establishing a run game, control of the game, control of the clock with their 2 running backs, Richard Acevedo and James Delgado.
Well, snaps the ball here, throws deep passes complete, 20, 15, 10, 5. And just like that, one play, touchdown, Mission Eagles.
That was Eli Alvarado on the catch. You saw him break that defender and just ease his way into the end zone there.
Indeed, just like that. Able to find the end zone here. We take an instant replay look. A beautiful throw and a beautiful catch. Cano able to get that one quickly, I believe, to Castro. And works out in the end for a TD. Good job there. And broken coverage. Able to make it work. The extra point attempt is up. And it is good. So that is 7-0 your score. So an early start here, Vincent. What did you make of those 2 first drives?
Well, Juarez Lincoln, they tried, trying different things, trying to find a way. And the front by the Eagles just did well. Then you saw it right there, what I mentioned before, that when the Eagles find their rhythm, they're very good.
Indeed. Well, 7-0 your score. And once again, Mission Eagles will get to kick this one away. And we'll send this one away. Back and away we go. Returnable from the 10-yard line. This time we'll be able to return it. Breaking away to the 20 and about the 21-yard line. And it'll be 1st down and 10. Juarez Lincoln. So that time Ezra Quadros was able to make that tackle. Brings up 1st down and 10. For Juarez Lincoln, the Huskies have not been able to get past that really 25-yard line. Still inside their own territory. We'll see what happens here. 2 wideout formation left, 1 wideout formation right, 1 back beside him. Snaps the ball. Will be a jet sweep off the left side. Control down to the 20, close to the 25-yard line. Gets a couple of yards on that play from Hector Lopez. So Sanchez able to push him out of bounds that time. 2nd down, 8 to go. Huskies will talk it over here. Mission defense have not really, this time so far, allowed for a big gain.
Big things to come from Mission. I think that's also partially due to the linebacker position. They just got one of their returning players, Emilio Alvarado. He's really good at reading schemes, finding the gaps, and just seeing where the ball's going to go before it gets there.
And indeed, off that handoff, nowhere to go for Edgar Garcia, and the defense again quickly blitzing, or really just being able to get to that offensive line.
Yes, sir. Very good front there by the Eagles.
2 wideout formation off to the right side, 2 wideout formation left, 1 back beside him. Snaps the ball, dropping back to pass, pressure coming. and able to evade pressure, will take it off and run, almost gets to the 30-yard line. But a good job of escaping pressure from Leo Elizondo to try to get something. It is still going to be 3rd down and 4 to go. So what do you think needs to change on the offensive front for Juarez Lincoln right now? Just it seems like Leo Elizondo cannot get away from the pressure.
Right now I'm seeing a lot of just not getting enough time to make a play, let it develop. I think they just need to buy a little bit more time for Leo Elizondo to see what he can really do.
Play clock down to 15 seconds. We'll snap the ball and actually sends that one away. It was 4th down. Misread as that's going to take a Juarez Lincoln bounce and now will be returnable. Down to the 40-yard line, 45, 50, 45, and will step out of bounds just about as he was hit quickly, and that's a great job by Jared Castro.
Big player there by Jared Castro. He does a lot for the team, whether it's being a receiver, a punter, a returner. He'll do what you need.
Indeed, yeah. What did you see on that return right here?
Well, he just really read where his blockers were and then read where the gaps were. Found out that the outside was a little lackluster and then really got there, tacked, fought for yards. Good play there by Jared.
Indeed, will be 1st down and 10 for Mission High School. 2-back formation will throw quickly off the screen, left side, complete. Able to get a couple of yards, still pushing forward, and will be tackled at their own 30-yard line.
Good hard run there by Richard.
So indeed, Acevedo able to gain positive yards. Do you like those types of plays, especially when they go from those just really short passes, I should say?
Yeah, I really like those big explosive plays, especially if it's by a running back, especially when they hit the outside, beat the defender to the edge. I love to see that.
Quickly able to get it away. Great job. Complete to James Delgado. Delgado will be shy of the 1st down marker, but still driving forward inside of Juarez Lincoln territory.
Big play there by James, getting some good yardage. Almost the same play, just on the other side with a different running back. Shows how good they are together, Richard and James.
Indeed, Richard Acevedo gaining that play right there. It is 2nd down and short. We'll check that. Yes, indeed, 2nd down and about 3 to go. We'll snap the ball, dropping back to pass. Pressure coming. Cano will get sacked behind the line. Sacked behind the line this time by Garcia. So brings up 3rd down for what do you expect here on these 3rd down plays, especially coming into that side?
Well, I'm expecting, from the looks of it, an island on the bottom, so I would assume they would roll out to them.
We'll drop him back to pass. We'll see what happens here. Cano's throw is complete. Off down to the 20, 15, and will be pushed out of bounds.
There it is again. Big play by James. Sometimes they have him run out as a receiver. He's really big on that. He has a good amount of yards coming into this game. James has about 140 receiving yards on this season, showing that he's a dual threat running back.
Indeed, 5:19 left to play at an official timeout, so we will take a quick break ourselves. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
There is always news happening in the Valley. When you see it, share it to Valley Central. See a fire? Share it. See a wreck? Share it. See crime or corruption? Share it. Be part of the Valley Central team. If you see it, share it.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
South Padre Island. Enjoy endless activities for all ages. Then dance the night away with live music, savor fresh seafood, and discover unique food trucks and shop our charming boutiques. What are you waiting for? Escape the everyday at South Padre Island.
Back we go once again to here. 5:19 left to play here in this first quarter. It's going to be a handoff. Acevedo will take off and run. Gets inside the 5 and still pushing forward. Might have crossed the goal line. Referee says no. It will just be short, but a great run right off the bat.
That's what I was looking to see there. Very established run game. Big plays on both of the running backs, Jared and Richard. Richard there fighting for yards, getting close to the goal line.
And indeed, first down. Cano will get to the play. They'll push up the middle, trying to cross the plane. Still no signal just yet. And now it is a touchdown.
That is the third rushing touchdown for Connell this year, showing that their line is strong enough to help them push through when they need it.
4:41 left to play here in this first quarter. And just like that, it is 13-0, waiting the extra point, of course. Once the extra point is done and dusted, I'm sure we'll get to see the instant replay here. And on the kick will be Angel Leyva. Leyva's kick is up, and it is good. And it is 14-0, your new score. Instant replay look this time, getting to the line. What did you see on that, of course? Is this something that they run a lot throughout the regular season?
Oh, very much so. You will see the running backs attacking the outside, beating the defenders there. Just establishing the run game is just something that the Eagles do very well, and they've shown it throughout the season, ever since the start.
Interesting for sure. So 14-0 your score. Juarez Lincoln have been able to get to the quarterback once here this evening, but on the offensive front, they've been very stale. What do Juarez Lincoln need to do in order to not allow this game to get too ugly too quickly?
They just really need to allow plays to develop, whether that be on the O-line front, buy some time for the quarterback to really do something with it.
Back underway we go. Returnable just inside the 20-yard line. Will reverse field. Trying to get anywhere. Still on his feet. And we'll get a couple of yards there. That was returned by none other than Sebastian Lopez. 4:32 left to play here in this first quarter. First down and 10 for the Juarez Lincoln Huskies. They'll get out of the huddle back to first down. Well, back to the line of scrimmage. It is first down and 10. Trips out right side. One wide out left. One back beside him. It is 4:32 left to play here in this first quarter. Snaps the ball. It is going to be a handoff. And will be pushed back, nowhere to go. So quickly on that defensive stop by the Eagles. As Alamon could not go anywhere.
It's one of the players I'm expecting to see some big things out of. Gabriel Alamon, really workhorse for the team.
Workhorse for the team indeed. 4 minutes left to play here in this first quarter. Breaks out of the huddle. Two wide out formation left side, two wide out formation right, one back beside him. Snaps the ball. It is looked like a quarterback keeper more than anything up the middle, trying to gain any type of yardage. As Elizondo might have gotten maybe a yard on the play and quickly third down. So third down, 7 to go. One thing that we haven't seen, Vincent, has been really the passing game for Juarez Lincoln.
That's what I'm waiting for here. Number 88, Sebastian Lopez. Big dude, real talented. I really want to see something out of him, whether that's being able to happen with the O-line buying some time for the quarterback, Leo Elizondo.
Two wide out formation each side. Will throw quickly off the left side. Pass is complete. Won't be able to get to the first down marker, but a pass complete finally for this team. This Juarez Lincoln team, to be exact. So good job that time by Andrew Villarreal for the Mission Eagles. Gets the stop, brings up fourth down.
Back to return the punt. We have Shelby Tal.
So we'll see Tal, of course. He's felt like a breakout star, at least for this season. What can you say about him?
At the start of the season, he obviously had some difficulties. Things didn't start how he probably wanted them to. but as of late, maybe it was after the Rio Grande City game, but maybe that was a confidence booster, not just for him, but the team as a whole. The offense on the passing side looked very electric ever since, especially with Satal.
Indeed. Well, that punt is inside of the 30-yard line. It will be first down and 10 for the Mission Eagles. They do lead 14-0. It will be first down and 10. 2 minutes, 8 seconds left to play in this first quarter. So first down and 10 for the Mission Eagles. 2 wide out formation right side. 1 wide out left, 1 back beside him. Snaps the ball. It will be a handoff. Once again, Acevedo breaking free down the 40. And will be pushed back 45 inside about the 46-47 line.
I think that's just what the Eagles need to keep on doing. Using that run game, force through, and manage the clock.
It is going to be a first down for the Eagles. 1 minute, 45 seconds left to play here in this first quarter. It is placed at the 47-yard line for the Eagles. Will set up in the 2 wideout formation left, 1 wideout right, 1 back beside him. Cano will snap the ball, fakes the handoff, dropping back to pass. Pressure coming, will throw as he gets hit. Pass incomplete.
I know that was real scary for Connell there. He really got attacked. That's what I said earlier. The blitz packages by Juarez is really a bright spot in their team. They have some very nice schemes when it comes to getting to the quarterback.
Indeed, second down, 10 to go. Almost intercepted really by, if I'm not mistaken, that was almost Aldo Moreno, number 16. But we'll wait and see, of course. It will be 2 wideout formations to the right side. Pressure coming again. Cano will break out of it. Will roll out to the left side and will gain a couple of yards. This time steps out of bounds with 1 minute, 8 seconds left to play here in this first quarter of play.
There it is again. Alex Cano getting pressured by the defense, almost getting to him that time, but he manages to roll out and get to the sideline before they can get to him.
Again, a 2 wideout formation off the left and right with 1 back beside him. Cano will step back, pass incomplete, and that will bring up a 4th down, the first 4th down stop from the Juarez Lincoln defense here this evening. So you talked about it again, Vincent, that blitzing, that pressure from the Husky football defense really making it difficult for Mission to really be able to rely on a lot of that passing game.
Very much so. I think that's also why their running schemes worked earlier, because when they would blitz, they wouldn't have people on the outside to help contain running backs hitting the outside. If they keep it up, Mission might be in a little bit of trouble here.
We'll send this one away, this time off of the punt. It will take a Husky bounce back close to 5 yards inside the 30-yard line. Will be first down and 10 for the Huskies, the Juarez Lincoln Huskies, on their own 31-yard line. First down and 10. So first down and 10 for the Juarez Lincoln Huskies. What do you think will be able to get them going on that offensive front?
Once again, I think it's the same problem that the Eagles are having, just getting time for the quarterback, letting him play develop. That's all they really need right now. Or they could go a different route and establish the running game, maybe get some yards, put some pressure off the quarterback.
2 wideout formation to the right, 1 wideout to the left. Will take it himself and will get tripped up very quickly on the defensive front. Nowhere to go off the quarterback keeper for Leo Elizondo. And even when they try a quarterback keeper, the Juarez Lincoln Huskies trying a quarterback keeper instead of a pass just cannot work for them. Second down and 9 for the Huskies. We'll see if they decide to actually do a play. Is the game clock down to 6, 5, 4, 3. Yes, indeed. This will be the final play of quarter number 1 as the Eagles lead the Huskies 14-0 at the end of the first quarter. We'll flip the side of the field, and we'll be right back after this. I'm Jacob Young with Vincent, and we'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
Now you can with the free Valley Central app. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, and original content. Valley Central Plus, now streaming on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
At Tortilleria Ibanez, flavor starts fresh every day. Crispy flautas, homemade tamales, and our signature chicken salad, all made for you. Tortilleria Ibanez, tradition on every plate.
Back live we go once again here. Elizondo this time. Cater on the stop. It's 11:30 left to play. Down 11 minutes, 20 seconds now left in this second quarter. And Juarez Lincoln still talking it over. Play clock rolling down to 9:87. This will be an interesting thing that if Juarez Lincoln have to burn a timeout, play clock is down to 4. Yes, indeed, they will have to take a timeout. So with the timeout taken, we'll take a quick break as well. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
Now you can with the free Valley Central Plus app. Download it today. Streaming now on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Apple TV. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, entertainment, and original content from the 956's most reliable source. Valley Central Plus. Now streaming. Download today.
I want to be a doctor.
I want to play professional soccer.
I want to play at Carnegie Hall.
At Brownsville ISD, dreams take shape with nationally recognized academic programs, championship athletics, and distinguished fine arts. Success isn't just a goal, it's our tradition. The best choice for your child's journey is Brownsville ISD.
Back we go once again to here. Incomplete pass brings up a 4th down very quickly. And a good 3-and-out for the Mission Eagle defense. That's one thing that's really helping this team out, Vincent, is those 3-and-outs on the defensive side. Of whether or not this offense, we'll see if things have changed after the first quarter.
Yeah, that goes a lot with what I was mentioned before. The two players, Jose Sanchez, or Fonzie as they call him, and Jonathan Cater. Big stops by them. We've already seen it.
Well, we'll send this one away. It's going to be a muffed punt. And there's a chance that this could go the other way. It looks like Juarez Lincoln have it. And the Huskies have recovered. Best field position of the evening for Juarez Lincoln. We'll take an instant replay look at this, and it's interesting. It looks like it just falls off his helmet. We'll take one more look here as we do have some time, but that's exactly what it looks like. Running from behind, just falls on his head. So the best field position for Juarez Lincoln, but they haven't had offense. What could this potentially change the momentum of this game?
Very much so. They're just outside the red zone. Let's see what they do here.
We'll snap the ball. Trying for a handoff out the middle. Nowhere to go once again. Might have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. It will be 2nd down and 10. So in this situation, do you think it could potentially be 4-down territory if Juarez Lincoln potentially, don't make the 1st down mark?
I think you just have to. You're down 14, and this is the best field position you've had so far. Maybe it's just time to shift some momentum, see what you can do.
Well, here we go. It's going to be a pitch out left side. Has room down to 30. And will get tackled. Gets positive yards. A great job there. Ricardo Flores on the carry. And that is good enough for a Juarez Lincoln Husky first down. 9 minutes, 30 seconds left to play here in this second quarter.
Very good play there by the Huskies. They managed to do a concept of a play that the Eagles, I just don't think were prepared for, and got some great yardage out of that.
First down and 10, dropping back to pass. Plenty of time. Still with it for a split second. Elizondo will heave it. Right side pass incomplete. Intended pass for Flores. And Flores just couldn't bring it in. We're talking a little bit of relief for the Mission Eagles this time, as it is second down, 10 to go.
You saw it there. They sat one of their backs with the quarterback to, I guess, buy him some more time, and it almost paid off there for them.
Almost paid off indeed. That is 8 minutes, 58 seconds left to play here in quarter number 2. It is trips out right side, dropping back to pass again. Elizondo will step up in the pocket, will take off and run, and will get dragged down. We'll get a couple of yards this time. Leo Elizondo will still bring it down to third down. There is a penalty flag possible. So no penalty on the field. So that's what we heard from the referees here. And so it is third down, 6 to go.
I know that's really been their design all year. A lot of quarterback keeps for the Huskies, but the linebackers are just reading it and getting to him before he can even get 1 yard. Very good job by the Eagles.
8:10 left to play here in the second quarter. Juarez Lincoln Huskies talking it over. Play clock is still with plenty of time, only down to 30 seconds. So, or check that down to really, 27 seconds. So plenty of time. They'll set up. Once again, one back beside them. 2 wide out formation right and left. Snaps the ball, dropping back to pass. Elizondo's pass to the left side. Incomplete.
Just a broken play there. I'm not really sure.
It's fourth down from the Mission Eagle 20-yard line. It looks like there's potentially a chance that, yes, indeed, Juarez Lincoln, I think they may take the points here. Yes, they will. We've seen it before this season where blocked extra points and blocked field goals have happened. The push up, it is blocked.
Spoke it in there.
Drop on it. It will be a turnover on downs, whether or not the pressure or whether or not the Eagles take over. And sure enough, it is a blocked field goal. So what did you see on this play, Vincent?
This time, on the field goal attempt, the linebackers knew where it was going. Only one thing could happen. They just get there, help the line, break through, got the block. Nice job recovering it, getting some extra yards with it too.
Indeed, 7:38 left to play here in this second quarter. And it will be first down and 10 for the Mission Eagles. They might actually burn a timeout here. It will be first down and 10 when we return. So down to one timeout actually for Juarez Lincoln. So they're the ones who took the timeout. Well, we'll take a quick break. Stay tuned.
Armin help you. Here at J Ford Trailers, we also got brake drums.
Come visit us and get hitched at J Ford Trailers.
Back live we go once again to here. It is 14-0 your score. The Mission Eagles blocked field goal, and they will take over on downs once again from their own about 39-yard line. So Vincent, of course, the last drive for this team, they weren't able to score a touchdown. They got stopped quickly, but, well, actually, I take that back. It was a punt that was muffed, so what can you say here? And we'll get back to that in a second as it takes off, diving close to the 50-yard line. A good job there by, once again, one of our favorite players, Richard Acevedo.
Very much so. I was about to get to that. The running game was what worked the first drive. Second drive, sorry. It really established it, and that's what allowed them to just move the ball as far as they wanted. I think that you need to go back to that, whether it be a little pitch or a fake. And there we go again, Richard Acevedo.
Acevedo with the fake. You could kind of tell it faked out a bit of the camera operator as well, but I mean, that's what you want, especially a good running game, able to really make sure that you can kind of almost fake out the defense. So works out in the end as it is going to be on Juarez Lincoln territory. They'll hurry up the offense here. Cano under center, one back beside him once again. We'll snap the ball. Fakes the handoff. We'll throw quickly off to the right side. Pass is complete to the 40, 35 and shy of the 30-yard line, maybe the 31 if anything. But a great job there. Eli Alvarado making things work out this time.
Very good job by Eli there. Saw that Cano was pressured, was still there, hanged with him, got some yards after catch. Specialty right there.
Indeed, we'll bring up first down and 10. 6 minutes and about 15 seconds left to play here in this second quarter. Two wide out formation on both sides. Cano will drop back to pass, rolling up the middle. Pass is complete, and that is a touchdown. Shelby Cital, no penalty markers in the backfield, so that will stand.
That's the connection we've been seeing as of recent. Shelby and Cano, they always manage to find each other somehow. Shelby just gets deep enough so his receiver can't find him anymore. The ball just goes past the defender, and there's Shelby.
Indeed, we'll show you the instant replay look after this extra point attempt as a holder will be Lincoln Butler. And the hold is good. This kick is up. And it is also good. Angel Leyva finds the extra point. And it is 21-0. So again, I mean, let's take us through this instant replay here.
Well, here we go. We saw how they were set up. I didn't want to butt in, but Shelby here is always Cano's favorite option when it's like 40, 30 yards out. We've been saying this a lot recently. Shelby just manages to get behind his defender, and Cano just delivers it right to him.
Indeed, a perfect pass and completion works out in the end. 21-0 your score. The Mission Eagles at the moment rolling over Juarez Lincoln. Juarez Lincoln having no answers so far. We'll wait and see, of course, off of this kickoff here. As we all remember, of course, that first kickoff almost was instantly Mission High School football. So wait and see what happens here. Returnable from about the 15-yard line. Reversing field, gets tripped up very quickly at about the 15, 16-yard line. So just like this, first down and 10 for the Juarez Lincoln Huskies. Ricardo Flores. We'll see if the chances of something happening for Juarez Lincoln on this drive could occur, but
very interested to see what they cook up here. I wonder if they're going to do some interesting scheme like they did in that drive where they got close. And do they attack the run game? Do they hit that running back down so that he can help Leo Elizondo to find a receiver? Very interested here. They're in trips right. Sorry.
Go for it.
They're in trips left. They hand it off. He tries to beat the outside, cuts in, and brought down. Not much on the gain there.
And not much indeed. Brings up second down. Might have also lost a yard. No, will stay the same. Second down and 10 to go for the Juarez Lincoln Huskies. Yeah, if you want to take over, go for it.
Let's see here. Here you see the linebackers directing traffic. Jose Sanchez and Jonathan Cater. Then we have Milo or Emilio Alvarado in the back, also directing. I assume they're going to sit the running back here and try and air it out. Here we go. Pass is complete, but immediately stopped by Jose Sanchez, or Fonzie as they call him. Great read by him. Like I was saying before, the linebackers, they just know where it is. Very great job by them.
Yeah, exactly. Hector Lopez was on the reception for Juarez Lincoln. And, of course, the Huskies able to get, well, not actually able to lose 2 yards in the end. It's 3rd down and 12.
But I do believe that is their first completion on the game so far. So maybe that's a sign of what's to come. Maybe they will try and air the ball out a little bit more, open up their playbook.
Yeah, indeed. That's going to be interesting because right now at this point, as it looks like Juarez Lincoln will take another timeout at 4 minutes, 19 seconds. I believe that might be their final timeout, of course, all the first half. A reminder to everybody that we will still have that 2-minute timeout, but for themselves, it looks like they've utilized their final timeout of this first half, and we'll take a quick break. When we return, we'll be back to the action in front. Stay tuned.
Right here, Burdon Toyota in Harlingen. Get a 2025 Toyota Tacoma 3.99 APR or $99 a month. That's right, $99 a month, 3.99%. Only at Burdon Toyota in Harlingen. Dale gas.
J4 Trailers es su mejor opción para remolques en el Valle de Río Grande. Contamos con remolques utilitarios, goosenecks, landscape, hotshot trailers, dump trailers, enclosed y mucho más. Su remolque necesita servicio o refacciones, nuestro nuevo departamento de partes y servicio está listo para atenderle. Aquí en J4 Trailers también realizamos el corte de tambores de freno.
Come visit us and get hitched at J4 Trailers.
Back we go once again here. In this second quarter, it is 3 minutes, 45 seconds left to play here in this second quarter of play. Here once again with Vincent. He's been calling some plays, and of course, yeah, feel free to be able to call the rest of this first half if you really would want to.
All right, they drop back, and they keep it. Wow. Here we go, driving in. He does end up getting the first down. Oh, but there is a penalty flag on the play. Let's see what this is for.
Penalty marker in the backfield. Leo Arizona was on the carry. Ten-yard penalty, 3 minutes, 24 seconds left to go. It is going to be 4th down.
What a shame. After they just got their first down, they have to go 10 yards back. Let's see what they do here.
It's going to be 4th down, 10 yards back. Huskies will most likely punt this one away, but there's a good chance it could potentially be blocked in the end.
You never know, though. You saw that funky play earlier. Nope. Punt is off, landing around 30-yard line, putting the Eagles just shy of that red zone.
Just shy of the red zone. They will mark it officially at the 30-yard line. That is going to be 1st down and 10 for the Mission Eagles in the end. The Mission Eagles, a perfect opportunity to get their 4th touchdown this evening. As indeed, of course, let's take us through these plays here, sir.
All right, we have James Delgado at the back. He's really more of an inside guy, but he can roll out and receive. As I stated earlier, we have Shelby Satal and Jared Koster on the right. Jared Koster breaks right. Gano's looking, throws. Nice try there. I believe that was targeted for... I couldn't see who that was, but... Good job by Cano trying to get out of there, make something happen, gets out of the pocket when he feels pressure. Nice try there by Cano.
Indeed, yes, Cano, he's been that lethal player indeed in that pocket, being able to get away from it. Throw quickly off to the left side, and the pass is going to be complete. And we'll quickly step out of bounds. A good job by Eli Alvarado trying to get that first down.
Eli Alvarado has grown to be one of my favorite players on the defensive side of the ball. You know, he's always there when you need him in clutch times. Very good on the yards after catch. Right there, he sits back, grabs it, and gets about 6 yards. Gano slings it, and it's pressured, throws it away.
Throws it quickly away. That brings up fourth down, and now it's a decision. Do you decide to go for it or potentially take the points here? It looks like the special teams are coming out.
Our backup quarterback and placeholder, Lincoln Butler, comes out with our kicker, Angel Leva.
So Leva coming up for this kick this time. Sends it away. A good kick as well. With the distance, it looks good. And it's. Check that knot. From the distance, it looked like it was for a split second, but ends up being no good. Stays 21-0 your score.
Distance was really good there, just slightly off to the right. You know, Angel, he's iced a couple games for us. I think 2 on the season already. Very good clutch kicker. When we need him to be there, he's there.
Indeed, 21-0 your score for Mission High School over Juarez Lincoln so far. A good job there for this team.
If I'm Juarez here, I think I would just try and score no matter what. Go for it on fourth. You're down 21. You're not getting the ball back. Very important. It's the very importance of getting the ball back in the second half, like we mentioned at the start of this broadcast.
Indeed, down to 2 minutes and about 13 seconds. So quickly, time will, I believe, stop momentarily. It looks like, I think, a timeout from
the Eagles, yes. Just before the 2-minute warning. I guess they saw something they didn't like completely.
It's also smart as well. You call a timeout here. This time you have 13 seconds to work with, and it's now a second down for them. They have to run a play before the 2-minute timeout, so all of a sudden you will get a timeout as well. You're guaranteed almost a third down if you're able to make that stop right there. Absolutely. That's how I would see it, of course.
Absolutely, you are correct there. Very, very interested on what the Huskies can cook up here.
We've only seen them really run the ball, though, Vincent, so far in this evening, and we talked about it. Missed opportunity deep in there, close to their red zone, with just an incomplete pass and just a little missed opportunities here and there to really make the difference.
Yeah, nice attempts, though, by Leo Alessandro. He's really finding the guys, just some tweaks, and they'll be off to having a decent shot to make this game interesting.
Indeed. We'll snap the ball. It's going to be a fumbled snap. And we'll get tackled in the backfield behind the 20-yard line. And it will be just about, I believe, another timeout called. 2:03 left to play here in the second quarter. I think that's a timeout. Yes, indeed, because it did not go to the 2-minute timeout either.
There we see it again, a little just mishap by the Huskies. They had an island on the bottom, number 14, Sebastian, and number 88 from the Huskies were on an island. Very hopeful that they would sling it to that side, but a little mishap prevented that from happening.
Indeed. Well, we'll bring up a third down, third and long for the Huskies here, 2:03. So there's a good chance that the Mission Eagles could get the ball back with just under 2 minutes to go.
And we've seen them score with even less so far in the season. I'm really hopeful, though, that the Huskies can make something happen. You see the island again, 14-88 on the bottom. Great matchup. Let's see what happens. Snaps the ball, looks to the right. Leo Elizondo takes it, runs, gets the first, gets a little bit more, and brought down on the 36. I think he was brought down inside, though, so the clock keeps on running. Oh, but that is a 2-minute warning.
Indeed, 2-minute timeout here. 1:54 left to play in this second quarter, but good enough for a first down. We'll take a quick break. When we return, we'll have the end of this second quarter for you all momentarily. Stay tuned.
Now's the time to lower your payment and lower your rate at Burdon Toyota in Harlingen. Get a 2026 Tundra for just $245 a month or $2.99. That's right, $245 a month or $2.99 APR only at Burdon Toyota in Harlingen. Now they got.
CBS 4 News, bringing you the most SpaceX coverage with our exclusive partnership with Lab Padre Space Channel. Weekly updates, live cameras from Starbase, and live coverage from SpaceX launches. CBS 4 News, your Space Coast station, working for you.
Back we go once again here, as you all saw on the split screen. A great combination play there as Sebastian Lopez makes a grab.
Yeah, that was the matchup I was talking about. Finally got that connection there. Sebastian Lopez dives for that catch. Great catch by him.
Sends a man of motion, and guess who? Once again, able to get past there down the 25. Check that 30, 35, 30, and almost to the 25-yard line.
Another interesting scheme. Don't think the Eagles were expecting that one. Sebastian Lopez gets some good yardage there for the team. Almost near the red zone. Let's see what the Huskies can figure out with 1:14 left in the half.
1:14 left to play here in this second quarter. Just about to hit halftime here. Breaking out of the formation. 2 wide out formation left, 2 wide out formation right, 1 back beside him. Snaps the ball, dropping back to pass again. Plenty of time. We'll take off and run up the middle. We'll keep the time moving, but gets positive yards. Again, that's Leo Elizondo.
Yeah, man, Leo Elizondo, these quarterback keeps, now that his playbook's open, with the receivers actually managing to get some grabs, some good yardage, he has bigger room up the middle for his quarterback keeps. Nearing the red zone, let's see what the Huskies can do. Only 40 seconds on the clock. They need to get this down. Let's see what happens here. He only takes a snap, looks to the right, scrambles, gets got. Oh my! Good tackle for a major loss there. Sets them about 10 to 12 yards back. I believe that was by number 9, Eli Torres.
Indeed, Leo Elizondo just... We talked about it. The pressure from both sides sometimes gets to them. 23 seconds left in this first half. So it looks like a timeout will be taken. So ball will be spawned at the 30-yard line. Will be 3rd down and 12 when we return. We'll take a quick break. Stay tuned.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
Back we go once again here. 23 seconds left to play. We'll let Vincent take over here.
Big play here. Let's see what the Huskies can have. You see Milo and Mr. Jose Sanchez reading the defense. Here they come. Sebastian Lopez. Wow. Missed opportunity here. Sebastian Lopez tries to throw it to number 1, Ricardo Flores. What an interesting play call, and it almost worked. That's what going back to what we were talking about earlier. Missed opportunities there for the Huskies.
The Huskies drawing up a perfect play, but Ricardo Flores either not in the right place or they got confused. I don't know, but it's 4th down. And look at this. The Huskies are going for a field goal. Will be taken by Lopez. The hold is good. The kick is up, has the distance, and it is no good. It ended up actually being short a little further to the left, and that is no good with 12 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And now, if you're Mission, do you just decide to kneel the ball, go to halftime, or do you try to take a couple of plays and go? There looks like a potential penalty marker actually in the backfield first, so we'll wait and see. It is still going to be... Looks like it might be against... Yes, it is against the Mission Eagles, potentially for using leverage. So what it might look like, we'll wait and see here. I think it's still going to be 4th down.
The Huskies are keeping their quarterback on the field. I believe they will take a shot here at the... Oh, never mind.
Confusing.
Quarterback is the place kicker.
Indeed, confused both of us, indeed, but it will be a kick. It will be a field goal kick here. Dylan Lopez again. We'll try it again. And it looks good, this time from closer distance. And it's through!
Putting up some points for the Huskies going into halftime.
The Huskies able to get 3 points, 6 seconds left to play before the end of the second quarter. I doubt that we'll see anything crazy, but if the kickoff is in the end zone, do you expect the Mission Eagles to try and go for something?
Well, with these situations, you could really never know what the coach is thinking. Some might think, 6 seconds left, take a shot. What's the worst that can happen? Some might just say, my players are tired. Let's kneel it. Going to halftime. We're already up 21-3. Very interested to see what Coach Jody Cantu has in store for us with these last 6 seconds closing out the half.
Indeed, 21-3, your new score, as the Juarez Lincoln Huskies finally find the board. They have not found the end zone just yet, but at least a field goal will suffice before halftime. Pointing to both sides will actually send this one away into the end zone. So now we'll get to wait and see. 6 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
Very viable with the deep connections that the Eagles have been having, that they might just send one out there.
Indeed. 6 seconds left to play. The Mission Eagles taking a little bit longer to talk it over. Play clock has not started up just yet. Still at 25 seconds. And now the Mission Eagles will trot back out onto the field, and we'll set this one back up. Why don't you take the reins for this final play?
Here we have Santi at the very top. Then we have Eli, then Jared, then Shelby. Our deep threat really... Oh, they just kneel it. Well, good decision by the coach. Can never hurt. Just go into half up 21-3.
Indeed, up 21-3 at the half. We go to our halftime slate very quickly, presented by Look Free Motors in South Padre Island. It's been all Mission High School. There's been a couple of opportunities for the Juarez Lincoln Huskies, but we'll get into that here very soon. 28 minutes put on the game clock for halftime. We'll take a quick break. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. Stay tuned.
At Marine Military Academy, we educate those who dare to achieve. Those eager to control their future before it controls them. Those who can follow a path so they can eventually make their own. Those ready to join in order to stand out. Welcome to MMA, Forging Tomorrow's Leaders.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $36,000 to $995 or $26,000 to $995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne Westlaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
Permatemp.
So halftime once again here. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. As Vincent, he'll be back for the second half. Decided to, of course, take a break, and all is good. It's been a fun first half here at Tom Landry Stadium. Of course, home of the one and only Mission Eagles, and of course, they're taking on none other than the Palmview Lobos. And of course, again, a good first half for the team, scoring 21 points. There was an opportunity for themselves to at least put 3 on the board and be up 24-3 before halftime, but ends up missing it just wide right on the field goal. But it's been very good in this first half for the Mission Eagles. They do lead, and that's the most important part for themselves. As we mentioned in the first half, there's some interesting fun facts about this, and as I didn't realize it, there's still an opportunity for the Mission Eagles. It becomes more and more on, of course, what will happen tomorrow, but the winner of course, that game can have a lot of effect on 2 games. That's the Palmview Lobos, and that's the Nicky Rowe Warriors. Both teams, of course, would have to end up losing in order for the Mission Eagles to secure a playoff spot, as from what it's looking like all week long. And even from last week, I really did believe that the Mission Eagles were eliminated from playoff contention. But now, of course, looking back at it, it makes more sense in this scenario. So, yes, of course, they lead 21-3. The biggest thing has been Cano finding the back of the end zone a couple of times with none other than Shelby Cital helping out with going to the end zone. Cano, of course, with almost like the tush push finding the end zone that time. Alejandro Cano with, of course, 2 touchdowns, one with a rushing touchdown, one with a passing touchdown. And then, of course, not to mention, of course, their third TD. And then a great field goal from Juarez Lincoln. A big thing has also been with the field goal as well, or not necessarily, yes, a field goal as well from the Juarez Lincoln Huskies, finding 3 points on their end. A blocked field goal from the Mission Eagles. That was a big play in general, and so all that fun stuff has been very well. Again, halftime show will continue on. When we return, we will get you with our halftime highlights. And then, of course, we'll continue on with the halftime show. Jacob Young, this is Real Sports Live Network. Stay tuned.
Businesses for the past 29 years.
Leave the hiring to us. Let us become your personal hiring guru.
We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs.
Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate. Call us now.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get $8,000 off MSRP on a new 2025 Ford F-150 STX and 3.9% for 72 months. Payne Rio Grande City Ford and Payne Westlaco Ford.
V's up regardless.
When you're buying a car or trusting someone to take care of the one you already have, you want to know you're in good hands. Today, tomorrow, and every day after that. For over a century, Sames Automotive Group has been here. The oldest dealership group in Texas, built on a promise to do things the right way. A century of putting people first. A century of service and savings. A century of smiles. That's not just a tagline. That's the Sames way. Sames Automotive Group, delivering a century of trust.
Back we go once again to hear halftime show presented by Luke Free Motors in South Padre Island. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. And again, your halftime score for this one, 21-3 your score. Let's look quickly at scores from around the Valley, because they've been interesting for this first half for scores as well. Halftime, of course, we have this score, and then the next one, PSA North lead 42-0 over Brownsville Rivera. And then after that, La Jolla High 14, PSA High 21. Wesco High 16, Edinburgh Economies 0. That was 17 minutes ago, so that game is hit halftime. La Jolla High 7, PSA High 21. Of course, those were earlier in the game, so a lot of those scores, there's really not a lot of games here this Thursday evening. Of course, some have already finished up their season. Others, of course, still have Friday Night Lights tomorrow with those games. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. We will have you all with none other than the halftime highlights coming up right now. Stay tuned. So, once again, third down, 7 to go. Will be trips out right side, one wide out left, one back beside him. It's down to 6 seconds, snaps the ball, pressure coming, and will run away from it, and will finally be brought down. Just in first drive for Mission High School.
For Mission, I would like to see establishing a run game, control of the game, control of the clock with their two running backs, Richard Acevedo and James Delgado.
Well, snaps the ball here, throws deep passes complete, 20, 15, 10, 5, and just like that, for a TD. Good job there. And broken coverage, able to make it work. The extra point attempt is up, and it is good.
Big things to come from Mission. I think that's also partially due to the linebacker position. They just got one of their returning players, Emilio Alvarado. He's really good at reading schemes, finding
down. This red is that's going to take a while as Lincoln bounce, and now will be returnable. Down to the 40-yard line, 45, 50, 45, and will step out of bounds just about as he was hit quickly, and that's a great job. Indeed, Richard Acevedo gaining that play right there. It is second down and shorts. We'll check that. Yes, indeed, second down and about 3 to go. We'll snap the ball, dropping back to pass. Pressure coming. Cano will get sacked behind the back we go once again to here. 5:19 left to play here in this first quarter. It's going to be a handoff. Acevedo will take off and run. Gets inside the 5 and still pushing forward. Might across the goal line. Referee says no. It will just be short. And indeed, first down. Cano will get to the play. They'll push up the middle, trying to cross the plane. Still no signal just yet. And now it is a touchdown.
some time for the quarterback, Leo Elizondo.
Two wide out formation each side. Will throw quickly off the left side. Pass is complete. Won't be able to get to the first down marker, but a pass complete finally for Eagles. Will set up in the two wide out formation left, one wide out right, one back beside him. Cano will snap the ball, fakes the handoff, dropping back to pass. Pressure coming, will throw as he gets hit. Pass incomplete.
But he manages to roll out and get to the sideline before they can get to him.
Again, a two wide out formation off the left and right with one back beside him. Cano will step back, pass incomplete, and that will bring up a fourth down, the first fourth down stop from the Juarez Lincoln defense here this evening.
Letting them play develop. That's all they really need right now. Or they could go a different route and establish the running game, maybe get some yards, put some pressure off the quarterback.
Two wide out formation to the right, one wide out to the left. Will take it himself, and will get tripped up fair. It's going to be a muffed punt. And there's a chance that this could go the other way. It looks like Juarez Lincoln have it.
I think you just have to. You're down 14, and this is the best field position you've had so far. Maybe it's just time to shift some momentum, see what you can do.
Well, here we go. It's going to be a pitch out left side. Has room down to 30, and will get tackled.
They managed to do a concept of a play that the Eagles, I just don't think were prepared for, and got some great yardage out of that.
First down and 10, dropping back to pass. Plenty of time. Still with it for a split second. Elizondo will heave it. Right side pass incomplete.
Almost paid off there for them.
Almost paid off indeed. That is 8 minutes, 58 seconds left to play here in quarter number 2. It is trips out right side, dropping back to pass again. Elizondo will step up in the pocket, will take off and run, and will get dragged down. We'll get a couple of yards at points here. Yes, they will. We've seen it before this season where blocked extra points and blocked field goals have happened. The push up, it is blocked.
Spoke it in there.
Under center, one back beside him once again. Will snap the ball. Fakes the handoff. Will throw quickly off to the right side. Pass is complete to the 40, 35, and shy of the 30-yard line. Maybe the 31 if anything. But a great job there. Eli Alvarado making... Indeed, will bring up first down and 10. 6 minutes and about 15 seconds left to play here in this second quarter. Two wide out formation on both sides. Cano will drop back to pass, rolling up the middle. Pass is complete, and that is. First kickoff almost was instantly Mission High School football. So wait and see what happens here. Returnable from about the 15-yard line. Reversing field, gets tripped up.
Great matchup. Let's see what happens. Snaps the ball, looks to the right. Leo Elizondo takes it, runs, gets the first, gets a little bit more, and brought down on the 36. I think you...
There are most of your first half highlights, of course, from the first half once again. And I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. We'll get you set for, of course, the second half. Momentarily, still 15 minutes, of course, until the second half. There's not much else to really talk about for this first half. It was a dominant first half from the Mission Eagles, but one thing that we noticed really in that second quarter was that the quarterback, of course, ended up for Cano, of course. There was problems a couple of times where the Juarez Lincoln defense was able to get to Cano, as you had seen on that replay. And Alejandro Cano almost throws an interception that was almost caught by Aldo Moreno. And all this fun stuff that made things very, very interesting, to say the least. And, of course, the muffed punt from the Mission Eagles, that messed them up. Now, what we haven't seen this game has been a lot of mistakes by, of course, penalties to halt a drive. Of course, we saw that on the Juarez Lincoln Huskies side of things. That's going to be a big thing for the defense, for the Huskies to try and get back into this one. It's only 21-3. Mission Eagles will get the ball back. A big thing will be for Juarez Lincoln is to get a stop on that defensive side. That would be a big thing. 3 and out very quickly, get the ball back and have an opportunity to score. Now, if they were able to get the first down, make sure to not hold in the backfield, and if anything, get positive yards, even from a penalty against themselves. Forcing a turnover would be major for this team, for the Juarez Lincoln Huskies. And there's a lot that would go in store on that side of things for the Juarez Lincoln Huskies. As for the Mission Eagles, they have to continue to build on the lead. They have to continue to, make things work for Alejandro Cano, Shelby Cital. Once again, of course, even Eli Alvarado has gotten involved a couple of times here this evening. A big thing as well is getting Richard Azevedo big yards down the field to help out with that running game and all that fun stuff. That's where you can see the positivity for both of these sides. Most likely is getting those types of situations working. And so there's a lot that can be said on, of course, the game plans for this second half on both ends. The locker room, of course, talk is vastly different for both the Mission Eagles for their game plan and, of course, for the Juarez Lincoln Huskies and their game plan. Of course, we all know of the story of last year. Juarez Lincoln, they get their first victory in however long it was, and then all of a sudden this season just kind of falling back to their old ways, and so that was a big thing as well. We're going to take a quick break. When we return, we'll continue on with our halftime show. Stay tuned.
Inside Valley Politics, a fresh perspective on Valley, state, and national political issues. Join us as we feature in-depth interviews and original, unbiased reporting on topics important to you. Sunday at 6:30 a.m. on NBC 23.
Exceptional performance and advanced cutting-edge technology wrapped in stylish elegance sets Lincoln apart. Sames McAllen Lincoln is here to bring you the full line of exquisite Lincoln vehicles. With over a century of driving Texans, our service and experience is unmatched. Come experience the Sames way. Start online at SamesMcAllenLincoln.com or visit us at 1301 East Expressway 83, Sames McAllen Lincoln, delivering a century of savings, service, and smile.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years.
Leave the hiring to us. Let us become your personal hiring guru.
We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs.
Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate. Call us now.
There is always news happening in the Valley. When you see it, share it to Valley Central. See a fire? Share it. See a wreck? Share it. See crime or corruption? Share it. Be part of the Valley Central team. If you see it, share it.
Back we go once again to hear from Tom Landry Stadium. I'm Jacob Young here, right back at, like we mentioned, Tom Landry Stadium. A big game so far. The Mission Eagles taking care of business in that first half, 21-3, as you can see on your scoreboard here. It's been a good first half so far. The Mission Eagles, we talked a little bit about it, the pressure that had been looming for them on that offensive front. Hadn't necessarily been able to score points on their last couple of drives, really, and then only giving up 3 on the defensive side has worked out a treat. But a big play, of course, has been a big player for Juarez Lincoln, has been Leo Elizondo. He's helped out his team. He's found some open spaces. He's been able to go for it. But one of those big runs I talked a little bit about it was, of course, a holding call, bringing them back. So that's one of those situations. It's going to be an interesting second half, still about 8 minutes, just under 9 minutes actually to go here until the second half begins. Our halftime show presented by Luke Freeman Motors and South Padre Island. We will take a quick break here momentarily, and when we return, we'll get you more with that second half or that halftime show, and then, of course, bring you into the second half. Stay tuned.
This summer, it's time for mimosas and brunch with the girls. A beachside lunch with the kiddos. Delicious Bayside burgers. And world-famous fried shrimp with a cold one. South Padre Island has your breakfast, lunch, and dinner plans covered. Book your summer getaway today. Visit sopadre.com.
You never know what will come upon you, and you find yourself in need of a funeral home. Emotions take over your thoughts, and it is difficult to think clearly. So where do you turn? You turn to Tomei Garza Funeral Home because they understand that guiding thoughtful care is a privilege, and the needs of your family and final request of your loved one must be met without question. Compassion, care, commitment. Tomei Garza Funeral Home, San Benito.
There's no place like Sherryland ISD returning students need to district work here, learn here, or tuition-based enrollment. Register now. Call 956-584-6408. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
Back we go once again to hear from Tom Landry Stadium as halftime show, as you can see, of course, on the screen, still going on. 5 minutes, 30 seconds until we have this second half. Both teams aren't out just yet, warming up still, so there's still a lot of time. Some scores from around the valley, just to update you all. Officially, some I'm sure are just about to start their third quarter or anything like that. And very interesting once again. So, of course, this is all by RGV Sports as well. They keep up to date for the most part with all the Thursday night football games and, of course, even the Friday night football games. But for the games that mostly that we're covering as well, we have those same ones. Either way, of course, this game 21-3. And then you move on, PSJ and North 42, Brownsville Rivera 0. That was 23 minutes ago, so their halftime is wrapping up as well, I'm certain. And you go down to see La Joya High 14, PSJ High 21. PSJ High right now with the lead. They're looking to try to get their first win of the season. After, of course, what a phenomenal season last year to compare to this one. Very interesting to say the least. Wesco High 16, Edinburgh Economies 0. So that's really your updated halftime scores. There's not really any other games that are looming around for us here this evening. We'll take one more break. When we return, we should be able to get the second half just about started. So we'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
Sunny Glen Children's Home has provided a place of hope for every child since 1936. If you'd like more information on Sunny Glen and the services we offer, please visit us at www.sunnyglen.org.
Want to cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central app. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, and original content. Valley Central Plus, now streaming on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
At Tortilleria Ibañez, flavor starts fresh every day. Crispy flautas, homemade tamales, and our signature chicken salad, all made for you. Tortilleria Ibañez, tradition on every plate.
Want to cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central Plus app. Download it today. Streaming now on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Apple TV. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, entertainment, and original content from the 956's most reliable source. Valley Central Plus. Now streaming. Download today.
Hey Vaqueros fans, I'm Janelle Tanguma.
And I'm Blake Collin. Join us live for every UTRGV home football game for our pregame kickoff show, Vaqueros Nation Tailgate Fiesta.
We have been having a good old time at our Tailgate Fiesta.
We're bringing you live coverage, special guests, and fan energy leading up to kickoff. We'll see you at Vaqueros Nation Tailgate Fiesta.
V's up.
Vaqueros Nation Tailgate Fiesta is sponsored by the Bert Ogden Auto Group.
Rev up your future with Texas Southmost College's Auto Body Repair Program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry standard iCar Academy to get you job ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's Auto Body Repair Program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
Back live we go once again here as we are officially, of course, just about back underway this evening. Should be a very exciting second half of play. 21-3 your score. The Mission Eagles will take over once again as they defer until the first half. I'm Jacob Young, joined by once again Vincent. So, I mean, just take us through this. What is that game plan, especially for this first drive for both sides?
Well, for the Eagles, I think they need to just go back to how they started, develop the run game, control clock more, make sure this game doesn't go anywhere away from where it was heading. You know, Eagles were pretty dominant in the first half, although in the second quarter, some sparks by the Huskies, some big plays by number 88, Sebastian Lopez, and then number 5, Leo Elizondo on the quarterback keeps when the playbook got opened up. Really excited to see what those sparks turn into here in the second half.
Indeed, and of course, yes, starting off with the football here for this second half will be, of course, for the Mission Eagles. We've seen their offense, but what can you really say about that, and what do they need to do? Because it seems like closer to the end of that second quarter, their offense felt like it kind of stalled out.
Very much so. I think they started, it wasn't really skillful. I think the defense of the Huskies really just adapted and found what they were missing, which is the blitzes. I know they did some good blitzes in the first quarter, but they really started attacking the quarterback, Alex Cano, in the second quarter. And that caused him to almost throw that interception, which would have been huge. And then a bunch of pressures on him, incomplete passes, had to make them defer to the run game and little short screens, which sometimes don't always work out. You can't always just throw a screen and call it a day. And that really just allowed for the Huskies to collapse on them and slow down the Eagles' push.
Indeed. Very good analysis, of course, from you for that second half, and of course, from what you saw in that first half. And It's going to be interesting because, of course, Alejandro Canoas, at least for this next drive, we should still see him out there. Maybe if they score a touchdown, will the Mission Eagles decide to take him out and bring in a couple more second strings? But, of course, no lead in my eyes, especially this close, is as safe as can be. Maybe if the Mission Eagles make some defensive stops afterwards, they may rethink. That's, of course, just my take on it. Who knows?
Yeah, especially with some of the sparks going on from the Huskies, they might keep Gano in just for a little bit longer than maybe they had planned to. But the backup quarterback, Lincoln Butler, is actually on the field right there, number 10. I think he will end up getting some time in this game.
A 100% taking off here, Santiago Gonzalez, and he'll get flipped over and will make good yards. This time tackled by none other than Steven Bonilla that time. 11:51 left to play here in this third quarter. It is first down and 10 for the Mission Eagles. Mission Eagles will go back out onto the field, and if you want to, take the reins.
Here we see the Mission Eagles coming out. We have Richard at the back. We have 3 receivers out there. I really think they're just going to start establishing this run game, especially with Richard. Big first half from him. Very explosive pace. Here we go. Richard gets the ball. Takes off again. Here he goes. Breaks a few tackles. Gets down near the 45. Huge play by Richard. I think that's just what the Eagles have to rely on right there. This guy, Richard Acevedo, he's been really doing well this game.
Yes, indeed. No penalty markers was in the backfield, so that's a good run. We'll set up with a one-back beside him. 2 line-out formation left and right. So the man in motion dropping back to pass. Cano will throw off his back foot. Pass is complete from behind the line of scrimmage. And trying to get back, might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage and then a yard. That's indeed going to be second down and 9.
Yeah, they're going back to what they did in the end of the first half, that little screen pass. It works every now and then, but I think the Huskies have picked up on the signs of it and are reading it very well. Very excited to see how their defense stays on top of that and how they also adapt to the threat of Richard Acevedo.
Indeed. Hands it off once again up the middle. Acevedo trying to break free once again. Wrestled down really short of the 35-yard line. Another great play this time for the Eagles. It will be third down, but third down and 1.
Richard Acevedo there again, pulling through, going straight up the middle this time. You know, he really is a very good outside running back, but went up the middle. Snap by Gano, looks, scanning, getting a little bit of pressure, slings it out. Good catch by Richard Acevedo, breaks loose, gets a few extra yards down at just around the 20-yard line. Great play by Richard.
Indeed, Acevedo, as we see on their instant replay, look, just being able to be versatile and then gets those positive yards. It is first down and 10, as they can still get a first down without scoring. That first down marker just inside the 10-yard line. So with 9:50 left to play here in this third quarter, it seems like the running game and passing game working now to treat.
We have James at back. James rolls out. Good, quick pass by Gano. I think that's Eli, runs into the end zone. Big play by the Eagles.
Touchdown just like that. We'll wait and see here on this one. I believe that was scored on by Alvarado. And yes, indeed. So great job there.
Big play by Eli. Like I mentioned before, his specialty, yards after catch. Gets the ball just around 12 yards away from the end zone. Manages to find a gap, runs straight through, and scores for the Eagles.
Indeed, it will be extra point attempt away from making it 28-3 as it stands 27-3 your score. But Leyva, the kick is up and it is good, making it 28-3 your score. And again, we'll take an instant replay look on this one. Great call by Vincent for that touchdown, but just see it once again lining up just like that. Just take us through it.
is. You see Eli coming across. This time he got off the line from the normal screen pass, crossed around, gets the ball, plants his feet, cuts inside, finds a gap, just gets in the end zone. His real specialty right there, yards after catch. This guy, man, I can't get enough of him.
Indeed, 28-3 your score. A great job by the Mission Eagles to make it work in the end. Drop back to send this one away. That's Angel Leyva. Decides to do it a bit short, returnable from inside the 10-yard line, about the 9. Will reverse field. Trying to take it up the middle, close to the 20-yard line. And did get dragged down. It will be first down and 10 for the Juarez Lincoln Huskies.
You know, coming into this week, Alejandro Cano, he entered the top 5 in the district in passing yards, and I think that just put him over, well over actually, 2,000 yards this season on the passing side. Very good by him.
We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $36,000 to $995, or $26,000 to $995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne Westlaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
Turn your passion into a powerful career at Texas Southmost College. Our automotive technology program will train you in everything from maintenance to full vehicle systems repair. Earn a certificate or associate degree and get certified to work as a C maintenance or B-level technician. You'll be guided by seasoned instructors who have decades of real-world automotive experience, helping you get ready to roll into the industry. So take the wheel and apply today at tsc.edu.
Back we go once again here after the official timeout. 9:29 left to play here in the third quarter. It is first down and 10 for the Huskies. We'll snap the ball right side, trying to run, and we'll get tackled from behind the line for a loss. It's Gabriel Alemán.
Gabriel Alemán tries to roll out there, beat the defenders, but he got caught just before he could find a little hole there.
Brings up second down and about 11. Second down and 11. What do you expect for the Juarez Lincoln Huskies to try to do here?
I think they would just open up their playbook as far as they can and find another kind of interesting, weird scheme that the Eagles weren't expecting. You've seen them do that a few times, and it's worked out pretty well for them. So I think that's what they're going to go to here. Interesting formation.
Indeed. Yeah, they'll have to burn a timeout. Even Juarez Lincoln Huskies were a bit confused on that play, having to burn a timeout early in this third quarter. Be exact, 9 minutes, 40 seconds. Or check that, 8:40 left to play here in this third quarter. We'll take a quick break. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get $8,000 off MSRP on a new 2025 Ford F-150 STX and 3.9% for 72 months. Payne Rio Grande City Ford and Payne Westlaco Ford.
V's up regardless.
Back we go once again to here. It is 28-3 your score. Juarez Lincoln sets up for second down. Will throw right side. Check that left side. Pass is complete. Still not tripped up and finally brought down to the ground. Good reception, Alan Cerda.
Good play by number 5, Leo Elizondo, rolling out, finding his man. Just a good play there by the Huskies. It's a good spark there. If they keep that up, pushing it down the field, might have a good scoring opportunity.
Indeed. It is good enough for a first down. Moving the chains, it is going to be one back away in the backfield. Hands it off up the middle. And Matt in the backfield again. Nowhere to go. Continues to push him down. He will not actually be dragged down, but it will be a loss on the play. A loss of about 1 yard.
There it goes. I mean, the Eagles front just reading the offensive scheme, finding where they were going to go before they even were able to get to that hole, and then just clogging it, I guess. I mean, very good job by the Eagles there.
Indeed, second down, 11 to go. Huskies talking it over and will break out of the huddle. 2 wide out formation, right side.
See them doing this every play now. They have 2 backs. Very interesting.
Goes quickly for a push up the middle. Good second down run. Gets them up to about their own 40-yard line. So brings up third down and manageable third down and maybe about 5 to go. 6 to go, actually.
If I'm the Huskies, I'm opening up that playbook again. Got to find something weird. Shake up the Eagles' defense. Right now, the Eagles putting some great stops on the running game. Maybe you got to do a play action, roll out. Maybe find number 88. Or hopefully if number 1, Ricardo Flores, comes back in the game, we could target him.
Indeed, trips out right side. 1 wide out left. 1 back beside him this time. Will drop back. Pressure coming, and it's going to be a sack in the backfield. Wow.
What a read. Great sack by the Eagles. Just goes around the whole line, gets straight to the quarterback, brings him down fast. That is Shelby Cital playing both ways.
Cital playing both ways. No one blocking him. I don't know if you just caught it on the replay, Vincent, but wow, the speed. The burst of speed from that line. Pushes forward. Gets once again to Leo Elizondo. Great job there. Brings up 4th down. And all of a sudden, Mission High School a chance to get the ball back.
Here we see him again. Getting kicked to Shelby Cital. He's playing offense, defense, and special.
Decided to just let it roll back. I like it because it only goes down to their own 28-yard line. We've seen this team score from that distance. So 5:41 left to play in the third quarter. What do you want to see out from this side now for the Mission Eagles?
Yeah, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Richard Acevedo, down the middle, on the outside, wherever you need him. I feel like he's going to be able to execute at a high level against his defense. I feel like he just has their number. You see him rolling out there as a primary back.
Indeed, 5:41 left to play here in this third quarter of play. 2 wide out formation right, 1 wide out left. It will be a handoff up the middle, and Cital with positive yards. I mean, just like you said it, Vincent, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Takes it up the middle. That is a big gain. I would say second down and maybe 4 to go. We'll wait and see on exactly what they say. Indeed, second down, 2 to go, actually, for the Mission Eagles.
Here we go again. Just keeps on pushing through. Gets the first down again. Richard Acevedo really has this defense's number. If they don't do something, the Eagles will just have complete control of this game.
28-3 your score. And I like what Mission's doing. Not only of just utilizing Acevedo, running the football. Remember, they're up by 28-3. So you don't necessarily have to pass it. As I do say that, it is a pass. That is complete. Quickly to Castro. Castro still breaking free. Down to the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Wow, again. Amazing.
Great play, Jared Castro. That's their big thing for the Eagles. Yards after catch. Jared breaks tackles, finds holes, shakes off defenders. A big play by the Eagles when they didn't really need to do that. Just put in some more hurt and pain on the injury.
But we'll take a look back at the instant replay because you do mention that after the extra point here very quickly. Because if I'm not mistaken, that was just a short pass. It's the burst of speed from Castro finding the opening that makes it all work in the end.
I mean, I know Jared personally. He does run track. He always is conditioning himself, getting faster, trying to improve his body so that he's ready when it's needed. And there you see it. He just bursts down from a very, very short path. You wouldn't expect it to go all the way. Maybe even just a 15-yard gain maximum. But no, shakes off defenders, bursts past the rest, shakes off another defender at around the 10, and just gets in the end zone. Very good play by the Eagles.
Indeed. Extra point attempt was up and no good this time, but we will go back to the instant replay look because it's sometimes replays are good to watch twice. And dropping back to pass again, just off that short pass, just finds the open space off that left side and keeps going. This was the impressive part, too. They'll switch the camera angle, I think, right now. No, they didn't, but either way, he cut through that hole. I didn't expect him to. I expected him to stay off that left side, off the left wing to be exact, and doesn't end up doing that.
Very aggressive, bold move to cut inside when a defender is closing in on you. The defender gets a hand on him, but he just manages to change his trajectory so fast the defender couldn't get a full wrap on him. Very good play by Jared. Here you see the return by the Huskies. They're trying to run vertically, and they get about another extra 7 yards on that return. Down at around the 22.
Down at around the 22-yard line, it will be first down and 10 for the Huskies. But you're right about that. Just the Huskies not deciding to utilize just that side that we normally see off of a kickoff return. Fits to the left, staying on the left side. They cut to the middle, trying to make it work, and I feel like that's losing them yards every single time. But I could be wrong. But again, it's only first down and 10 from their own 21-yard line.
You know, here the Huskies, you're down a good margin, and the Eagles with their run game, Richard, James, could very much just close out this game with just a run. If I'm the Huskies, I'm making something happen. And here we see it. Scrambles for a good amount of yards there, about 13, 14 yards. Great scramble. I think plays like that, some things that the Eagles might not fully expect and be prepared for, is what's going to give the Huskies an opportunity to narrow this gap between them.
100%. It is good enough for a first down. They move the chains shy of their own 40-yard line, about 39 to be exact. It is first down and 10 still in this third quarter. 3:55 left to play. With the play clock only winding down to 17, 16, 15, and now the Huskies will break out.
I think the Huskies also, I know they love this running scheme, but they need to air it out if they want to have a good chance of closing this gap. Running is great if you're getting yards, but is the yards worth the time is the real question. And here you see it. They didn't get very much yards, and they're killing a lot of time on the clock. I think they need to expand their playbook, maybe go back to some of those weird schemes, have maybe number 88 throw the ball again. That was almost a touchdown if it weren't for a little mishap. I think they need to do stuff like that to get back into this game.
Indeed, yeah. Utilize Sebastian Lopez, other players like that. You could be onto something for sure. But we'll wait and see here. The Huskies talking it over. Play clock is down at 21-20, 19, 18, 17. How it will count down. Good job there. The Huskies will break out of the huddle once again, just needing something to go. And maybe it will be an Elizondo throw or potentially a run. We'll wait and see.
Sebastian Lopez. Oh, my. Good throw by Elizondo. And a late flag. There we go. It's probably going to be pass interference on the play.
Most likely defensive pass interference, though some players looked like they were saying it was going to be against the offense. But no, it's against the defense. 15 yards. Brings up an automatic first down for the Juarez Lincoln Huskies. Exactly what they needed. You could see that there was a lot of pace in that football there from Leo Elizondo.
Very speedy pass, and that's what they just need to rely on. Like, that was a good throw. If not for the pass interference, could have went for a lot more. Good attempt by the Huskies, and if they keep on doing stuff like that, those are the sparks they need to get back in this game as they run the ball, though, and get, not down just yet, rolls to the other side, and gets down for a loss of about 4 yards.
Loss of about 4 yards on the carry looked to be George Adame that time. And something not to expect is the way that Juarez Lincoln were able to get back up on, the way that he was able to stay up on his feet, to be exact, that was Adame, and making it second down and, 14. So loses 4 yards on the play. Huskies will have to go back to the drawing board and just trying those jet sweeps, I guess not necessarily working, as the Mission Eagles, they figured it out.
I think they really do need to just rely on some passes here. You see that matchup, number 11, Ezra, matched up with number 88, Sebastian Lopez. Hits Sebastian Lopez from behind the line of scrimmage, goes forward, gets about 6 yards on that play. Gets back to the original marker, about 3rd and 9.
3rd down, 9 to go. Good job by Juarez Lincoln again, getting positive yards. Sebastian Lopez, of course, was on that catch and run. Brings it down to a minute to go in this third quarter. Quickly winding down in this third quarter, considering how quickly it's been. So Juarez Lincoln Huskies will talk it over. They break out of the huddle.
This is a very time-consuming drive. To only be this far in the field, you really need to change up your strategy, I would think. Here we go. Leo Elizondo rolls out. Gets a little dump pass. Not complete, though.
Incomplete pass was low. He threw on the run. It just didn't look like he was able to aim it perfectly, and brings up 4th down. It looks like the Juarez Lincoln Huskies will decide to punt this one away. But if I were the Juarez Lincoln Huskies, I'd feel like I'd have a little bit of momentum, so I decided to go for it. But I guess that's why I'm not a coach, and I'm up here in the booth. And so it's going to be, in the end, 4th down, 34 seconds left to play, and the Juarez Lincoln Huskies will punt this one away.
Shelby Sattal as the return, and the punt is good punt. Down at around the 20, but rolls out.
Out of bounds exactly at the 21-yard line. 25 seconds left to play in the third quarter. It will be 1st down and 10 for the Mission Eagles. Most likely they'll just really run out of this first half of, or third quarter of play, I should say. And we'll really in this third quarter like they started with the run. So it's going to be very interesting. 1st down and 10. I'd expect a run from Richard Acevedo, but we'll wait and see here.
Looks like we have James Delgado as the back right now. Maybe they're giving Richard a little bit of break. He has been their workhorse throughout the whole game. James, though, very great running back as well. Actually drops back, looking to air it out, scanning. Comes up short, throws a missile downfield. Just off the fingertips of Santi.
Almost a big play for a touchdown, just a little bit. Some may say that was overthrown. Some may say that was perfect. Should have been able to catch it. But I just say, just misses him by just the hair of his fingertips.
Plays like that are just really showcasing what the Eagles can do. Sure, it may not have been complete, but that's just a sign of what's to come. James Delgado takes the snap, gets about maybe a yard on this play. Probably going to end the third quarter here.
Indeed, game clock down to 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And that will be the end of quarter number 3. Your score, Mission High 34, Juarez Lincoln 3, as we head into the final quarter of regulation. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
Back we go once again to here as the fourth quarter starts, dropping back very quickly. A throw to the right side, incomplete, as that is going to be fourth down now for the Mission Eagles. Check that. Time is still winding down. I thought that was, I guess that was a catch. And it is just either way going to be fourth down. 11 minutes, 38 seconds left to play here in this fourth quarter.
You know, rather short drive there by the Eagles. They are comfortably up, but still, you never know.
Indeed. We'll punt this one away very quickly. Returnable, and we'll let it roll as the Mission Eagles will down it at the Juarez Lincoln 45-yard line, first down and 10 for the Huskies.
If you're the Huskies, this is your last game of the season. What do you do here? Do you put in your backups and give them some real-time action? Or do you just air it out and hope for a miracle?
I mean, I would have to say, if your backups are mostly seniors, then potentially put them in as well, but it looks like most of the starters are still out here. It's 11:38 left to play. We'll see what happens here.
Quarterback keep by Leo. He's on the runs up the middle. Has so much room.
He's gone.
Going. At the 10. Touchdown, Leo Elizondo. But the quarterback keep. Delayed keep by him. Very interesting. Keeps the ball. Makes everyone think he doesn't have it because he just stood there for a second and then just takes off in the gap. Nobody to catch him.
Indeed, no one to catch him here. We'll look at the instant replay look after the extra point this time with 11-12 left to play as there is no penalty marker in the backfield. Like it looks like the replay or the screen, they thought that there was a penalty marker. I was just waiting on the referee. Made sure that there was no yellow markers in the backfield. So yes, that will stand for the touchdown. The kick is up, and it is good, making it 34-10 your score. You called it very well there, Vincent. And, I mean, let's take a look right back at this with the instant replay.
See it there. He kind of just stalls for a little bit, sees the whole gap, takes off, just no one there. They were not expecting that to happen. Maybe call me a jinx, but I did say you never know. Cut down the lead, 34-10. If I'm the Eagles here, I'm going back to that starting game plan. Run, run, run. Kill some clock, manage the game. You still are comfortably up 24 points.
Comfortably up 24 points indeed. Yeah, I would have to agree with you there. Continuing with their regular game plan, they gave an opportunity to rest Richard Acevedo, tried out, of course, with James Delgado, but for the most part, Alejandro Cano with, of course, a pass and a couple of plays downfield. Not necessarily something that this team has to do, but we'll wait and see with the kickoff returnable in the end zone. We'll take it out, actually, down to 10, 15, 20. Keeps it going down to 25, and will be brought down. First down and 10 for the Mission Eagles. Might have been better just to take the knee because it's back to the same exact spot if he had done that.
Yeah, that return by Santiago Gonzalez. You know, sometimes, I guess, when you see the ball, it's coming to you, you just want to run. Good thing he got to where he would have got it if he just took the knee.
Indeed, first down and 10 for the Mission Eagles. And looks like the starting side is back out.
There you see it. The quarterback is now Lincoln Butler, with the back being James Delgado, giving Lincoln some playing time in this game.
Snap the ball. Delgado up the middle, quickly brought down. May have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. will get
Looks like
possibly
a whole yard, it looks like, there for James Delgado. Lincoln is still the back. I'm very excited for what Lincoln has in store. With Lincoln being out there, I think the Eagles might start throwing the ball more instead of just running this game out, giving their backup quarterback and their future starter some playing time here.
Yeah,
Here we go.
indeed.
Lincoln snaps the ball, throws it to Santiago Gonzalez, takes it for about a good gain of around 4 or 5 yards.
a good job there for sure. And yeah, you're right about that. I just wanted to bring up, of course, Lincoln Butler, only a sophomore. I'm sure everyone knows that, but he's going to be here for at least the next 2 years, given, of course, that he stays healthy and everything is correct. So good for him to get that playing time just in case, especially this could, on the off chance it is their final game.
Lincoln Butler, from what we've seen from him so far, he is a very aggressive runner and has a good arm to go along with it. Here we go. Good cut back in on the pass completion. Big hit there, though. Brought down after getting the first down and then some.
Indeed, gets the first down. Great job.
Eli Alvarado.
Alvarado with the catch and run. And it was a solid pass under the pocket with none other than Lincoln Butler just taking his time and throwing it out left side. Perfect. I'd like to see that a lot more, especially from Lincoln Butler and team.
Fakes the handoff, runs. Gets stuffed, though, right at the line. Good attempt, though, by Lincoln Butler. Like I stated, he's a real aggressive runner. Kind of plays like a Jackson Dart type of running quarterback.
I have to agree with you on that. It is second down as they'll look to the sideline. The Mission Eagles will look to the sideline to get their play. Stays 9 minutes left to go in this one.
What I really want to see here is Lincoln Butler showcasing his arm off for his future fans when he is the starting back next year. James Delgado still the back. Hands it off to James. James tries to get to the outside, but is caught up for a loss of yards, actually, for around a loss of 3.
Loss of 3 yards brings up third down and about 13 to go. Check that, third down and 12. Only loses 2 yards, as it says on the scoreboard. So better instead of 3 yards. It's only a 2-yard loss, and we'll bring up just third down and long. First down marker at about the 50-yard line exactly for this Mission Eagle team.
Drops back, scanning. Lincoln throws the ball, caught by Jared Castro. Is he in for the first down?
I think he is. It looked like he was past the line to gain. If not, it's fourth down in inches. We'll even look at the instant replay here. A beautiful pass. Pass was complete. It was short, and yes, indeed, able to get the yards, indeed, for the first down. That's Jared Castro. Check that, fourth down, actually, in short. So they are calling it short of the first down marker, 4th and 1. Didn't notice that, but either way, take it away.
Now, I think they are going to actually go for this, almost give Lincoln some clutch time scenarios here. Lincoln pushes it in, and that's good. Lincoln gets the first down.
Plenty of room for the first down as long as he comes back up with it. And yes, indeed, it is a first down for the Mission Eagles with 7 minutes and about 13 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. So good job. Mission Eagles continuing with the ball, and they get to waste more time.
Now, Lincoln, I really see a lot of islands on the bottom of the screen. Here we go. Passes out. Eli Alvarado runs to the right, cuts in, makes one miss, makes another miss, but eventually is swarmed and brought down for a gain of around 3.
Indeed, great gain for 3 yards. And like I said, I really enjoy that, being able to utilize those short passes in Eli Alvarado. As they slow-moed it on the Mission replay, that was perfect because it can show just the way that he utilizes his agility is perfect. So great job there. It is second down, but second down and manageable.
Hands off to James Delgado. James runs, finds a little gap, gets the first down, and then an extra 3 yards.
First down, an extra 3 yards. Ball will be placed at the 36-yard line instead, but good enough for the first down. 6 minutes, 10 seconds. And right now it looks like just check that. Why does Lincoln not wanting to use the timeout because they seem like they're in trouble here on the defensive side?
Juarez Lincoln's defense really needs a turnover here if they want any hope left in this game. Lincoln fakes the pass, dumps it off to Eli. Eli breaks off a tackle, makes another miss, cuts to the outside, makes another miss, and then finally gets brought down at around the 10. Huge play by Eli Alvarado. That's what I'm talking about. The yards after catch, making people miss, getting his center of gravity low, cutting inside. Just amazing yak by Eli Alvarado.
Indeed. Yes, we talk about how well Shelby Seatal has been this season. He's a senior, so the next star really being Eli Alvarado, and that is just a great player because, again, making people miss, breaking those tackles, that's what you want out of a player like that.
That's a showcase of what's to come, both Lincoln and Eli being sophomores. James gets the ball, takes it for about 5, just short of the 5-yard line. Actually, no. He's a couple yards short. He's on the 7.
So he'll be at the 7-yard line, but a good first down run. Can still get the first down marker without having to score. That'll be at, I think, the 3-yard line. So second down, close to the end zone is what I'm trying to say here.
Very much so. I think if I'm Lincoln here, I'm scanning, but if I don't see it, I'm taking it. Rolls out to the right, throws it. Is that caught? And it's caught. What a good throw by Lincoln. Low and away. Defender can't touch that. That's beautiful by Lincoln Butler.
Indeed. Looking at the instant replay, I thought it might not have survived the ground. That looks like it survived the ground in my eyes. And that is a touchdown for Shelby Seatal in the end. That brings up, I believe that's 40. Yes, indeed, 40-10 your score.
Lincoln Butler showcasing to his fans here what they can expect to come from him in the next 2 years.
Extra point attempt is up and good as well. Makes it 41-10. Great job on that play. Lincoln Butler, very impressive drive on this end. Giving, of course, a break from Alejandro Cano, but just impressive in general.
You know, from staying calm in the pocket, finding his guy, and then, of course, the receivers to go along with it. Eli Alvarado with his amazing yards after catch on both of those plays. But Lincoln rolling out, finding Shelby, delivering the ball perfectly out of reach from the defenders. Just really great stuff from him. Really excited to see what he does here in the next 2 years.
Indeed. 4:18 left to play here in this one. As we have witnessed some great play from the Mission Eagles when they've needed to rise up to the occasion. They've been able to do that from their backup starters to, well, their backups to their starters is what I really meant to say there. Is we'll wait and see, of course, another kickoff once again. Leyva kicks this one away. Returnable from about the 20-yard line. Will take it near midfield and runs all the way across the field down to the
Lopez
30.
Finds some room, keeps on going. There goes Ezra trying to beat him off, pushes past him, gets another extra 5 yards down at the 15. That's Sebastian Lopez, number 88.
Lopez, this time he knew what he was doing, and that's, I think, exactly why. That answers our question of the last time that we noticed the team going to the middle of the field basically into the hashes. It's because they're trying to find the open space, and they know that they can do that exactly right there. No penalty markers in the backfield, so that return stands, and it is first down and 10 for Juarez Lincoln inside of Mission Eagle territory.
That's one of the sparks we saw earlier. Sebastian Lopez, when he gets high, he can really run. If they had played at their full potential, like just little mistakes have kept them from scoring a lot more points.
Snaps the ball, dropping back to pass, pressure coming, and throws on the run, pass complete, and that's a score.
There is a penalty flag on the play. We will see who it's on, though, right now. It is on the Eagles, though, so that is a valid touchdown. The Huskies scoring very quickly there.
Indeed, makes it 41-16. Your score, an extra point attempt away. But, of course, is it a little too late? It most likely is with 3:56 left to play, 3:54 left to play in this fourth quarter.
Eagles comfortably still up 25 with this extra point, 24. That's, I think, a little too much for the Huskies to handle. Unless they get some very good punts here and they go for the onsides and they get them, you would need a lot to happen for this to become a close game again.
The Huskies calling a timeout because I believe it looked like Juarez Lincoln were going to line up to go for two. You had Elizondo right next, but he didn't line up like he was going to take an extra point. That was from, of course, Gabriel Aleman. So Gabriel Aleman being the running back, I think they were going to go for two. I think that was a timeout by Mission.
I mean, hey, why not? What do you have to lose at this point? Cuts down the lead just a bit more than it would, but you never know.
Indeed. So check that. I'll actually correct myself. It wasn't a timeout from the Eagles as they still have three. It was a timeout from the Juarez Lincoln Huskies, but they wanted to still talk it over if they were going to go for two, and yes, indeed.
Some Eagles players jumping off.
It's going to be false start.
Wow. Just some of the mishaps that the Huskies have been having is showing right now. Big plays, big opportunities, and then just little mistakes keep them from success.
Indeed, 41-16 your score. Still going for two, though, dropping back to pass. Pressure
And
coming and sacked.
Beautiful sack there. Just runs all the way around, gets to him, wraps his arms around. Backup comes in, and nowhere to go for the Huskies.
I believe that was sacked by Damian Ornella, so we'll take an instant replay look here as I want to see this two-point conversion. Of course, this two-point conversion attempt to be exact because, again, we talked about getting to the defense very quickly.
Just no one there to check them, just unread defender there. Very interesting. There it is again, another mishap by the Huskies, preventing them from scoring. Little things stack up and make a big thing at the end of the day, though.
Indeed, 41-16 your score. The Huskies look like they will go for a regular kickoff.
And the kick is all the way in the other side, out of the end zone.
All the way into the back of the end zone. First down and 10 for the Eagles from their own 25-yard line.
And if they do play Lincoln how they were, making them be aggressive and putting them in some real-time clutch scenarios, we might just see more glimmers of that great offense that we saw.
Well, of course, with 3:54, what I'd expect to see is more running games. But, again, if you're putting in Lincoln, why not? Why not let him run the offense like he would in normal situations? Because it's nice to give a quarterback like that normal reps.
They are putting in some of the backup receivers. We have JP Jesus Pina, number 4, out there. Then we have Shelby Cital on the other side with James Delgado as the back. James Delgado gets the ball, runs around the line, gets an extra couple of yards, just short of the first down. I think he got 8 on that play.
Close to about 8 on the play. It is going to be enough for second down and short.
And they take out Shelby Cital to put in the junior receiver, Santiago Gonzalez, number 3. I guess they're trying to showcase what is next for the Mighty Mission Eagles. Putting in some of the younger core, show the fans what they can expect next year. You have Eli Alvarado, Lincoln Butler, Santiago Gonzalez. The back, though, is still James Delgado. Lincoln takes the ball, runs, gets good yardage there. a great aggressive run. You saw him cut outside. Real aggressive runner, Lincoln Butler, get some good yardage on that carry.
Indeed, good enough for the first down as well. One thing that, of course, is just, it worries me when quarterbacks decide to take off. And then, of course, because trying to, of course, avoid that hit, staying in bounds, I understand why he did that. Didn't really take a tough hit. I do anticipate that he was kind of letting himself fall onto the ground as well, keeping the possession of the ball. But I bring that up because last week I saw Coy unfortunately go out with a shoulder injury in their game. So that's just, of course, the situations that I find interesting.
Kane Coy, another very aggressive running cornerback. Here we go. James Delgado takes the ball, gets some great yardage. Again, another 8-yard carry for James Delgado.
James Delgado looking like a perfect running back right there, getting his yardage, and it looks like that is good enough for the 2-minute timeout. So we will also take a break. We'll be right back after this. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network with, of course, Vincent. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
It means a lot to me.
Back we go once again here. 2-minute warning. After the 2-minute warning, I'm Jacob Young with, of course, Vincent. Once again, this is Rio Sports Live Network. It's been an interesting second half of play with 2 minutes to go. Of course, we'll let Vincent take over here, but just been an interesting game, to say the least.
Eagles still have the young core out there. Richard Acevedo is the back, but Lincoln takes it, rolls out, and gets the first down for the Eagles. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. I really want Lincoln to showcase what he has in store for us. I want to see some clutch time plays, like if this were in the playoffs in the last drive of the game. We still do have the full young core with Richard Acevedo being the exception at the back.
Indeed.
Here we see.
Time will continue to count down here. Play clock only at 24:23. You can tell. Vincent, no sense of urgency for the Mission Eagles to get out there in time.
Yeah, they're taking a little step back, I guess, trying to just play it safe. Especially, I think they got a little scared with Lincoln there on that run. Don't want any unnecessary injuries, as it looks like they are in victory formation.
And indeed, we'll take a knee. That will roll us down to at least one more knee for the Mission Eagles, and they will take it as a victory. Will be perfect for this team.
Very big, especially with the playoff implications that follow coming in to the last week of high school football. They do need some more things to happen for them to make it to the playoffs, but those are still feasible options for them. This is a huge win for the Eagles and a good showcase of what's next for them next year with Lincoln Butler, Eli Alvarado, Santiago Gonzalez, and really showcases that even though their season didn't start as hot as they wanted it to, they're still a very good team.
Indeed, as we head to our post-game show once again here, Jacob Young, and, well, it is officially the end of the game, so one thing, of course, we do here on Rio Sports Live Network is deciding of a player of the game. Who would you say really impressed you the most out here tonight? Was it Alejandro Cano who ended up?
I would have to say Richard Acevedo. Set the tone, controlled the game, put up great numbers for the team. And then just ever since then, it just took off from there.
I'd have to agree there for sure. So, yes, indeed, we'll take a break. I'll continue, of course, the post-game show, and We'll do all of that, but thank you very much, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
Has changed me to make me realize that I can accomplish things. Just don't give up. I've come a long way from where I was to what I am now, and there's no limit to where I'm going.
Cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central app. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, and original content. Valley Central Plus, now streaming on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
Hello, sports fans. I'm Jason Starkey with Gallery Homes.
Here at Gallery, we make building your new home simple and stress-free. From sales to selections, we handle every step so you can enjoy the journey to your new home. This is Gallery, where your dreams become reality.
Want to cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central Plus app. Download it today. Streaming now on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Apple TV. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, entertainment, and original content from the 956's most reliable source. Valley Central Plus. Now streaming. Download today.
Back we go once again here. We'll be on here closer to, of course, 10 p.m. this evening, as close as we can to 10 p.m. to be exact, as this game is officially done and dusted here at about 9:18 p.m. Is your final score. Is the Mission Eagles really, they get the job done. They get the victory right at the end on senior night here at Tom Landry Stadium. A great job once again. The Mission Eagles just rolling through. Acevedo making big plays in the end. Of course, you still talk about Alejandro Cano with about 3 passing TDs. That was a big difference maker in the end. And, of course, even with a couple of cuts with Eli Alvarado doing well for his team, there's still going to be a lot of question marks whether or not they will get to play football next week or how it will all play out. As I, at the start of the evening, thought that they had no chance to make the playoffs, but of course, because of Palmview still being tied on the record with them and all that fun stuff, that, of course, would be a key thing to look out for. The Mission Eagles, of course, beating the Nicky Rowe Warriors, and I believe beating the Palmview Lobos is the difference maker for you all here. It was a fun game this evening, as well as, of course, having that special guest, having a bit of a colleague to call the game with is always a nice thing in general, just due to the fact of, well, it makes games, in my opinion, more entertaining, as in just calling a game by yourself. Yes, it's always fun. It's always a blast, but having a color commentator gets to take a little bit of a break while they talk about, of course, the team, and it just goes back and forth, flowing. It's like having a conversation, and it's always so much fun. Either way, a blast of a football game indeed. As we're going to take a break, we're going to set up, of course, for the highlights, and then we'll let the highlights roll through, and that should get us, of course, close to 10 p.m. Once again, I'm Jacob Young. This is Real Sports Live Network. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
Excellence has always been Cadillac, so be iconic and drive one. Free your Cadillac, Brownsville, Texas.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $36,000 to $995 or $26,000 to $995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne Westlaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
Back we go once again to here as your highlights will be officially now from the whole entire game. Enjoy. So, once again, 3rd down, 7 to go. Will be trips out right side, one wide out left, one back beside him. Was down to 6 seconds, snaps the ball, pressure coming, and will run away from it, and will finally be brought down. Justin. First drive for Mission High School.
For Mission, I would like to see establishing a run game, control of the game, control of the clock with their 2 running backs, Richard Acevedo and James Delgado.
Well, snaps the ball here, throws deep passes complete, 20, 15, 10, 5, and just like that, for a TD. Good job there. And broken coverage, able to make it work. The extra point attempt is up, and it is good.
Big things to come from Mission. I think that's also partially due to the linebacker position. They just got one of their returning players, Emilio Alvarado. He's really good at reading schemes, finding
down. This red is that's going to take a while as Lincoln bounce, and now will be returnable. Down to the 40-yard line, 45, 50, 45, and will step out of bounds just about as he was hit quickly, and that's a great job. Indeed, Richard Acevedo gaining that play right there. It is 2nd down and shorts. We'll check that. Yes, indeed, 2nd down and about 3 to go. We'll snap the ball, dropping back to pass. Pressure coming. Cano will get sacked behind the. Back we go once again to here. 5:19 left to play here in this first quarter. It's going to be a handoff. Acevedo will take off and run. Gets inside the 5 and still pushing forward. Might have crossed the goal line. Referee says no. It will just be short. And indeed, 1st down. Cano will get to the play. They'll push up the middle, trying to cross the plane. Still no signal just yet. And now it is a touchdown.
some time for the quarterback, Leo Elizondo.
2 wide out formation each side. Will throw quickly off the left side. Pass is complete. Won't be able to get to the 1st down marker, but a pass complete finally for Eagles. Will set up in the 2 wide out formation left, 1 wide out right, 1 back beside him. Cano will snap the ball, fakes the handoff, dropping back to pass. Pressure coming, will throw as he gets hit. Pass incomplete.
But he manages to roll out and get to the sideline before they can get to him.
Again, a 2 wide out formation off the left and right with 1 back beside him. Cano will step back, pass incomplete, and that will bring up a 4th down, the first 4th down stop from the Juarez Lincoln defense here this evening.
Letting the play develop. That's all they really need right now. Or they could go a different route and establish the running game, maybe get some yards, put some pressure off the quarterback.
2 wide out formation to the right, 1 wide out to the left. Will take it himself, and will get tripped up fair. It's going to be a muffed punt. And there's a chance that this could go the other way. It looks like Juarez Lincoln have it.
I think you just have to. You're down 14, and this is the best field position you've had so far. Maybe it's just time to shift some momentum, see what you can do.
Well, here we go. It's going to be a pitch out left side. Has room down to 30, and will get tackled.
They managed to do a concept of a play that the Eagles, I just don't think were prepared for, and got some great yardage out of that.
First down and 10, dropping back to pass. Plenty of time. Still with it for a split second. Elizondo will heave it. Right side pass incomplete.
Almost paid off there for them.
Almost paid off indeed. That is 8 minutes, 58 seconds left to play here in quarter number 2. It is trips out right side, dropping back to pass again. Elizondo will step up in the pocket. Will take off and run. And will get dragged down. We'll get a couple of yards at points here. Yes, they will. We've seen it before this season where blocked extra points and blocked field goals have happened. The push up, it is blocked.
Spoke it in there.
Center, one back beside him once again. Will snap the ball. Fakes the handoff. Will throw quickly off to the right side. Pass is complete to the 40, 35, and shy of the 30-yard line. Maybe the 31, if anything. But a great job there. Eli Alvarado making... Indeed, will bring up first down and 10. 6 minutes and about 15 seconds left to play here in this second quarter. Two wide out formation on both sides. Cano will drop back to pass, rolling up the middle. Pass is complete, and that is. First kickoff almost was instantly Mission High School football. So wait and see what happens here. Returnable from about the 15-yard line. Reversing field, gets tripped up.
Great matchup. Let's see what happens. Snaps the ball, looks to the right. Leo Elizondo takes it, runs, gets the first, gets a little bit more, and brought down on the 36. I think he was brought down inside. With us, he can do only 40 seconds on the clock. They need to get this down. Let's see what happens here. He only takes a snap, looks to the right, scrambles, gets got. Oh my. Good tackle for a major loss there. Sets them about.
Confusing.
Quarterback is the place kicker.
Indeed, confused both of us. Indeed, but it will be a kick. It will be a field goal kick here. Dylan Lopez again. We'll try it again, and it looks good this time from closer distance, and it's through.
Receivers out there. I really think they're just going to start establishing this run game, especially with Richard. Big first half from him. Very explosive pace. Here we go. Richard gets the ball. Takes off again. Here he goes. Breaks a few tackles. Gets down near the 45.
So the man in motion dropping back to pass. Cano will throw off his back foot. Pass is complete from behind the line of scrimmage. And trying to get back. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. And then a yard. That's indeed going to be.
Richard Acevedo there again. Pulling through. Going straight up the middle this time. You know, he really is a very good outside running back. But went up the middle. Snap by Gano. Looks, scanning. Getting a little bit of pressure. Slings it out. Good catch by Richard Acevedo. Breaks loose. Gets a few extra yards down at just.
Marker just inside the 10-yard line. So with 9:50 left to play here in this third quarter, it seems like the running game and passing game working now to treat.
We have James at back. James rolls out. Good quick pass by Gano. I think that's Eli. Runs into the end zone. Big play.
Back we go once again here after the official timeout. 9:29 left to play here in the third quarter. It is first down and 10 for the Huskies. We'll snap the ball right side, trying to run, and we'll get tackled. Back we go once again here. It is 28-3 your score. Juarez Lincoln sets up for second down. We'll throw right side. Check that left side. Pass is complete. Still not tripped up and finally brought chains. It is going to be one back away in the backfield. Hands it off up the middle. And Matt in the backfield again. Nowhere to go. Continues to push him down. He will not actually be dragged down, but it will be a loss on the play. A loss of about 1 yard.
Or hopefully if number 1, Ricardo Flores, comes back in the game, we could target him.
Indeed, trips out right side. One wide out left. One back beside him this time. Will drop back. Pressure coming, and it's going to be a sack in the backfield.
Rolling out there as the primary back.
Indeed, 5:41 left to play here in this third quarter of play. Two wide out formation right, one wide out left. It will be a handoff up the middle, and Cital with positive yards. Down 2 to go, actually, for the Mission Eagles.
Here we go again. Just keeps on pushing through. Gets the first down again. Richard Acevedo.
Just utilizing Acevedo. Running the football. Remember, they're up by 28-3. So you don't necessarily have to pass it, as I do say that it is a pass. That is complete. Quickly to Castro. Castro still breaking free. Down to the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Game, Richard James could very much just close out this game with just a run. If I'm the Huskies, I'm making something happen. And here we see it. Scrambles for a good amount of yards there, about 13, 14 yards. Great scores throughout the whole game. James, though, very great running back as well. Actually drops back, looking to air it out, scanning. Comes up short, throws a missile downfield. Oh, just off the fingertips of Santi.
Still out here. It's 11:38 left to play. We'll see what happens here.
Quarterback keep by Leo Elizondo. Runs up the middle. Has so much room. Going. At the 10. Touchdown, Leo Elizondo. Lincoln Butler, from what we've seen from him so far, he is a very aggressive runner and has a good arm to go along with it. Here we go. Good cut back in on the pass completion. Big hit there, though. Brought down after getting the first down.
On first down marker at about the 50-yard line exactly for this Mission Eagle team.
Drops back, scanning. Lincoln throws the ball. Caught by Jared Castro. Is he in for the first down?
I think down marker 4th and 1. Didn't notice that, but either way, take it away.
Now, I think they are going to actually go for this. Almost give Lincoln some clutch time scenarios here. Lincoln pushes it in, and that's good. Lincoln gets the first down.
That was perfect because it can show just the way that he utilizes his agility is perfect. So great job there. It is second down, but second down and manageable.
Hands off to James Delgado. James runs, finds a little gap, gets the first down, and then an extra 3. If I'm Lincoln here, I'm scanning, but if I don't see it, I'm taking it. Rolls out to the right, throws it. Is that caught? And it's caught. What a good
20-yard line. Will take it near midfield and runs all the way across the field down to the 30.
Finds some room, keeps on going. There goes Ezra trying to beat him off, pushes past him, gets another extra 5 yards down at their full potential. Like, just little mistakes have kept them from scoring a lot more points.
Snaps the ball, dropping back to pass, pressure coming, and throws on the run, pass complete, and that's a score.
Big plays, big opportunities, and then just little mistakes keep them from success.
Indeed, 41-16 your score. Still going for 2, though, dropping back to pass, pressure
and
coming and sacked.
Lincoln takes the ball, runs, gets good yardage there. A great aggressive run. You saw him cut outside. Real aggressive runner, Lincoln Butler, gets some good yardage on that carry.
Indeed, good enough for. So, once again, 3rd down, 7 to go. Will be trips out right side, 1 wide out left, 1 back beside him. Was down to 6 seconds, snaps the ball, pressure coming, and will run away from it, and will finally be brought down. Just in first drive for Mission High School.
For Mission, I would like to see establishing a run game, control of the game, control of the clock with their 2 running backs.
So back once again to here. Yes, it is a black screen. Well, of course, at Tom Landry Stadium, they give us our feed and all that fun stuff, and so, of course, they have turned it off, but either way, our post-game show, of course, still continues. It's been, of course, a fun one here this evening, still a good game. Like we mentioned, the Mission Eagles, they're able to be victorious in the end. Alejandro Cano, ended up giving him the Player of the Game medal just due to the fact of, well, I felt like he was the more impressive one from the start of the game. Of course, the big plays were also met by Richard Acevedo and, of course, other players indeed. And so, of course, that always helps out in general. And the defense, of course, making several 3-and-out stops from the start. But, of course, there were still mistakes from the Mission Eagle team, but they get this victory done. And so, taking a look at the district, the rest of the games, of course, played tomorrow for this fun Region 4 district that we are, of course, officially in, giving you all exactly where they kind of stand. A victory here this evening doesn't mean much. It's 41-16, your final. Does this game mean much? Technically, it does. And so, yes, the Mission Eagles, of course, they're officially, I believe, 3-4 in district. Looking, of course, at their games very quickly just to make sure that I'm not wrong on this one. Of course, the Mission Eagles beating the Juarez Lincoln Huskies. They beat the Rio Grande City High School, beating, of course, the Row Warriors. And, yes, tied at and Juarez Lincoln. So, 3 wins in district play. You take a look at it, of course, in the standings right now. They're all tied up with, of course, 3-4, I should say. They're tied up with the Palmview Lobos. Of course, the big thing would be, and this is why, of course, just making sure it could be a little wrong on that. I'm just trying to make sure. They had the Palmview Lobos, so they did lose to the Palmview Lobos. So, yes, that's why I did mention that they are officially eliminated from playoff contention. That's exactly what it was. That is their final game of the regular season. So I was correct on that start, that they really don't have an opportunity to make the playoffs. Now, of course, for the Row Warriors, though, of course, if Palmview, the Lobos, were to lose as well, the Row Warriors did end up defeating the Palmview Lobos, so that's the difference maker of why the Warriors are in the playoffs, and it's just for seeding in the end. So, yes, indeed, that was their final game of the regular season. That was, of course, just trying to confirm it for myself. That is, of course, the big thing. So, just making sure about it for you all, that for certain, that is where, of course, it will stand in the end, or that the Mission Eagles football team officially eliminated from playoff contention, even with this victory officially. And yes, of course, the Row Warriors would go to 3-4. The only difference would be the win over the Lobos, because even with the Lobos losing, most likely will lose to the McAllen Memorial Mustangs. The Lobos did end up defeating the Mission Eagles, and that is why I believe they would still miss out on the playoffs in the end. Could be wrong, of course. It's always fun, but I believe that's how it will happen. Of course, tomorrow I will be at none other than the Mission Eagles. Check that. The Mackay Bulldogs and the McAllen Row Warriors football game. That one should be an instant classic for your final game of this Friday Night Light season, and officially a week from Friday. Yes, of course, this Friday it's officially starting up, is going to be basketball season, but on this Tuesday as well, that's when more games will be played. We'll have coverage for you. We will have coverage of that for you all here on Rio Sports Live Network, from the Mission Eagles to, well, who knows who will end up playing in any of these tournaments and all that fun stuff. So very exciting once again as we get you all set up very soon. I think they're starting to turn off lights in the stadium, potentially. And yes, indeed, that's actually the case here. So we might have to end a little bit early. I'm trying to stretch this as long as possible, for as long as, of course, teams and everyone will allow for. But what a fun year. What a fun season it has been. My first game, of course, to cover. My second game, actually, this season to cover at Tom Landry Stadium. My first game to cover here at none other than Tom Landry Stadium this season was a game that I wasn't even supposed to cover. Ended up covering it with Aaron Sines, and that was one of the most fun games that I got to cover, because it was Mission Vets taking on Ed Calchel. So it was week 2. We didn't necessarily know what to expect from both of these two sides, and then all of a sudden the Mission Vets Memorial High School football team, they took care of business at home, and that has led them into a very exciting Friday. One of the games, of course, being covered, that will be over at Sherryland Stadium, the Richard Thompson Stadium over in Cherryland High School. That's going to be a blast of a football game, as that one will technically be for district if things happen the way that they could. Check that. What I mean by that is the Pioneer Diamondbacks will most likely go into second place if they were to defeat none other than the Mission Vets Memorial High School football team, and then they would send into none other than the Cherryland Rattlers into the district title, if I'm not mistaken, although it's kind of confusing because I believe the Cherryland Rattlers ended up losing to the Mission Veterans Memorial football team. So that'll be interesting to say the least. It'll be exciting to see. Once again, they've officially turned off the scoreboard in the football at Tom Landry Stadium. But we'll continue to talk as long as we possibly, of course, can. As either way, we'll still have to tear down after this broadcast is done and dusted, as it's 9:42 p.m. Very exciting stuff. It's been a blast of a season. Great to be here. Thursday night football every single night every single Thursday night, just about. I might have missed one Thursday night football game this season, just didn't end up getting scheduled for it. But other than that, it's been, like I mentioned, absolutely outstanding to be able to cover football. Having games shown on Channel 4.1, being on Valley Central Plus, it's been a blessing for sure to be able to do this and to just share it with the colleague of Vincent Escaleta. It's awesome because he's got a bright future ahead of him for sure in the broadcasting industry. He has some talent behind there. Things, of course, he's a young buck just waiting for having his shot very soon, which is always a great thing in general. It's going to just about do it for us here from Tom Landry Stadium. I've been Jacob Young. This has been a Rio Sports Live presentation. As your final here, the Mission Eagles 41 and the Juarez Lincoln Huskies 16. And that'll do it here. Until next time, we will see you all very soon.